At least
He's
Nepo
kind of a
babies
Nepo
have
baby. What do you mean?
personalities. No, they have personalities. Hey, they might be Damra also.
What happened last time, my historian?
Red.
Well,
Red?
it was a bit of a couple things going on. Mainly, Jackpot finally have time to sit down and read that information Blue Flame was clearly trying to tell her to read, and she took a minute to see that there's like this entire conspiracy built with a few evidence and papers leading back from decades, apparently leading up to these founding families and earlier, more powerful families that exist, the Patriot included as well, who basically been it's kind of basically saying steering the government or making laws that benefits them essentially by these coincidental events happening. And Jackpot, of course, is very shaken and went back to Blue Flame to mostly gather some like, what the heck is this? What's going on? But Blue Flame, of course, did the smart thing of saying, I have no idea what you're talking about, and that information was gone. Jackpot, understanding at least that, decided to back slowly from this event and take that information and try to mull over what that means, essentially. We did have a nice time with Jackpot also going back to checking with her sister, who seemed to make her recover. Possibly something to do with her dad playing some strings, possibly something else going on. But regardless, her sister's alive and well, a little bit achy, but still okay. On her way out, after checking in her sister, and of course promising to let her boyfriend know, a classmate, a familiar face, James, who at least didn't seem to know who Jackpot was, gave her a note that basically said, if you want justice, meet me at this current location. Very strange, and of course, and Jackpot was intrigued. As Jackpot also stumbled across Desmond, who seemed here to visit her sister, which Jackpot was happy about, because like I said, her sister has been through an ordeal, and sadly, Jackpot had to leave to go back to school, and having missed half her classes for this. And while she doesn't really have the same fuzzy feelings her sister has for her boyfriend, she at least is happy that he's willing to, see her sister even after the chewing out that her dad gave him. Victoria, on the other hand, had a bit of a meeting with Sarah, I believe her handler, as they went back to do some tests, and the handler gave Victoria some warning as she's been using her powers in a very concerning rate, and of course her body can't handle such abilities right now, and she did warn her to not overdo it. Victoria took that in mind, of course, and understanding, but attentively asked if her parents had reached out, as she has been writing them continuously. Sarah, of course, gave her a bit of a sad story and saying that they have not reached out, but I'm sure it'll work out next time, Victoria. Victoria conceded to this, not looking too deep, because why would she not trust her lovely, friendly handlers? As well as made a call to that familiar reporter to check with her. She, the reporter lady, of course, told her that she will, she's doing some leads, but she will catch up with her at a later date, essentially. Let's see. Outside of that, Jackpot eventually met to that meeting or point that left by James, her unknown classmate, and met a man, calling himself Hunter, I believe. He's part of a vigilante group, and or more likely, they make sure they don't get back up side of the situation. As he made a point to say that he's trying to hunt down this, as he took Jackpot and her civilian outfit, that he's trying to take down the Citadel, who's been being a big problem, and he's been trying to get in contact with Jackpot's father to hopefully help with this. Jackpot deciding to, very cautious, but take that account to maybe talk to her dad and figure out what exactly is going on with this. Outside of the strangeness of that, the next day we had our emergency response class, as we had to, as a team of classrooms, deal with the situation of saving someone's life from an earthquake, as our teacher, who seemed not to really be all that happy here, Scott, I believe his name was, decided to just go on with it and make a holographic situation where we just save some lives of dummies. There was a bit of we went to motion quickly, essentially, as Nathan, Jackpot, Sam did their thing to jump inside along with some other classmates, and of course Victoria and Adam decided to stabilize the environment to hopefully make it so it'll be easy for everyone to get in and out without too much trouble. Though it seems Scott, our teacher, didn't take kindly to that, and he decided to make a point to try to destroy them or cut them up to pieces, showing his power and how dangerous it was, to the annoyance of Victoria and Adam to a certain extent as well. Though we saved a few other people, there was a point where we had to get out before it was too late, as Scott was cutting the building in half. Jumping out, sadly, our good team leader put us right back in there as we fell through the floors. Though, as we were falling, Kate was able to use her ability to make it so we fell to the floor without immediately dying, essentially. And we made our way out of there. Though there was a bit of a negative interaction with the teacher for Victoria and Adam as they grumbled about if we were allowed to hit him with our own, situation with Blue Flame, which was to the surprise of Scott. Later on, Blue Flame would try to make sure we would be on the same page with that regard as he had to talk to us. I guess Scott had a conversation with him as well. Outside of that, we also had a opportunity to do with this. What was it? The containment force. Talk with some members there, or go to classes. Of course, we did the proper thing by going to the containment force to go through this confrontation or talk with them. And Jackpot was surprised, though she was able to keep it hidden properly, that her father was there, along with Nathan's sister and her hero friend, as well as another hero named Stalker. There was a bit of information about this new task force being used to make it so heroes can help furthermore on the street level as we asked questions, get information. Victoria even had a lovely conversation with the Stalker man who seemed to rumors about his powers were very frightening, of course, but Victoria, being Victoria, made sure to have a lovely conversation. And I think that was the most pleasant time we had as well. As we made our way back to going to school. And I think we also had a chance to do the one thing we're all looking forward to and go see Adam's lovely invitation, as he did invite us from Scarlet, his guardian. We went to her lovely home, very expensive, very nice on the floor. And, things were going well for the first few seconds before Samuel had a freak out as he noticed the woman that she seemed to be talking to was actually his mother, Samantha Dark, I believe. Unknown to us, he ran into the bathroom, freaking out. Nathan tried to calm her down a bit, but it didn't really work out. As we were left alone and Samuel came back out, he basically got Adam in his hands, accused him of trying to get us all killed, freaked out, and basically essentially said we're all dead, as he would later tell us that this woman is his mother. She's dangerous. I'm part of this family of the Citadel, piquing some people's interests, mainly Jackpot as well as, and of course, Nathan. As we tried to calm him down, though no one could really stop him, as Victoria had no choice but to develop a power to suppress his emotions, which seemed to bring him out of that panic attack he was having. Though in the chaos of trying to calm down Samuel, Adam, of course, just left, as, it's pretty obvious that this day has been ruined for him. Nathan wanted to go back after him, but we didn't have a chance to really do that, as the communication device that we had with him, he had dropped off at some point. And Victoria, as Nathan tried to ask if she would go after him, she was very much not in the mindset for this, exhausted and tired and feeling very bad and remorseful, as we had to leave. And sadly, we couldn't do much for Adam in that regard. Victoria went back home as we dropped Samuel off as he explained some more information about what was going on. Nathan did offer to let's stay with you just in case the lady tried to come after you. And Jack pointed out we're just two people and these people are powerful enough. Then you're probably the one who survived before we do. Essentially, maybe we just go to the school instead, and he can just stay with one of us instead of that, or tell the principal who knows more about what's going on. But Sam reassured everyone that he was fine. He didn't need anyone's help, and he was going to just relax and lay down. And of course, we had to discuss who was going to talk to Adam the next day. And Jackpot was the one who was decided to go forward, as everyone else is out of commission for right now. With that, we went back home, a little bit sadder now, as we had essentially didn't really end on a happy note. And even worse so for Adam, who had a bit of experience with his laughing alien, I believe, this power that he can't control that seemed to just mock him before a girl came in and decided to put a stop to that. Rather through force, as she explained that she is actually, our two parents are talking, I'm bored, let's hang out. And she introduced herself as Cassandra Dark. And I don't know exactly what happened afterwards because I had to leave, but I think that was the main thing.
Yeah, she basically, after she was trying to deal with the alien, and then eventually she gave up and just negated the power, all wholeheartedly, providing Adam actual quiet.
Grunt.
At least on the outside.
Tick just got constantly. He's with his friends right now, but he's waiting for something to be done before he can get to us. So he is on his way.
And he joins. I hope he remembers last session. So, as Adam hang out with the girl for I just love the
No
silence.
response.
What?
In character response.
I asked you if Adam will hang out with Cassandra.
Cassandra. Yeah, she's like taking me to Scarlet, right?
Yeah, I mean, she's like, I will just hang out for a bit until
All right,
the
then, yeah, you know.
moms come back. Yeah, so you can like she
He'll
brings
stay with her, but he's not exactly, you know, open conversation, right?
kind of like will bring you back to the floor where the altercation happens. Like, I'm hungry. Goes and starts gripping some food off the plates. Starts eating. looks
Adam
at
probably
you.
just go and just like just like sit down somewhere.
Like, well, what do you do for fun around here?
Give her a look and sleep.
You go to school, come back, and sleep.
Pretty much. Scarlet's got an arcade room if you wanted to try it, though.
Not fun playing those games alone. You know what? I have an idea. How about you like chess? I love chess.
Never played it.
Come on, I'll teach you. She like sends her hand for you. As well, presumably you take her hand and just as she like drags you.
That's a big presumption. He'll look at it for solid like 3 seconds and then just like sigh and good. Whatever. And he'll get up and just follow her.
Yeah. Drags you to like one of the nearby large hall rooms as the space has been completely cleared and says, well, so here's the thing. We need like several pieces. You make them. I saw you make the alien. Can you make chess pieces? I'll show you a picture.
I'll give it a shot. Grunt, can I roll mundane?
What for?
To have this come out how he wants it to.
Well, I mean, she shows you the picture. Don't need to roll anything.
Yeah, she certainly shows them to him.
These are not actual chess pieces. She shows you some. What you would think is like this is like Warhammer character art, 3D models. Shows you on her phones.
So here's the thing, Grunt. Listen, I would love for Adam to just make the chess pieces. However, me personally, I as a player think Adam should roll mundane, or else these are gonna turn out a little funky. If you know what I mean.
Well, unleash your powers is not mundane.
No. I'm gonna roll it. I'm gonna roll mundane and then unleash my powers.
Sure. I still don't know why you're rolling mundane. Whatever.
I'll tell you. You'll figure out if I fail.
Okay.
Fail.
Is that
all right?
You're not gonna get XP for that. You're just rolling mundane.
Nope. Listen. I'm fine with that. I'm fine with not getting XP. This is all character-wise.
Okay.
All right. Unleash. Success. Yeah. So he makes all the pieces, except all of them have. You know how an alien has no face, has no nose, no eyes, just a mouth. They all have that. In that it's no eyes and like no mouth, or sorry, no eyes, no nose, but they are all smiling in that same shit-eating grin.
He looks at that and says, that's an interesting artistic liberty."
Yeah.
As says, "Well, these are your pieces," and she like twists one of the rings, and then you can see her kind of like wave her hands as a similar set appears on the other side. Almost identical to yours. Less detail, but the same as now. here's how you play chess. And you just like see all of her pieces start charging yours. Because now you let them smash each other. And yeah, you can control them to do whatever you want.
Adam would love to control them. However, when she says, yeah, smash them, all of the pieces on his side just leap at her pieces and start, like, biting into it, impaling it, just ripping them apart. And they're all, like, chuckling to themselves.
I mean, the
Adam's face remains impassive this entire time.
The chess pieces start, like, fighting each other, duking it out. Basically. Like,
yep.
See, that's the spirit. Isn't the chess cool?
Adam is just silently staring at the board, thinking about something. But
yeah, as the room slightly shakes as the sculptings smash each other to bits.
How are they like chess piece size, or how big are they?
No, they're like they're about 3 times as tall as you.
Oh, okay.
These are giant like sculptures. Yeah, she seems.
I think.
Yeah, go ahead.
During the melee, one of the pieces that's the place of the king walks over and just says, "Fun," and like almost puts Adam's face into like a smile. You know, you do that thing with your fingers, right?
Sure.
Adam will smack his hands away and just like chuckle and go back into killing.
She kind of like stares at this and says, "Boy, do you really hate yourself? You know this power isn't that bad. Like you can deal with this shit."
Adam just kind of will just shrug and just say, "That's what you think."
Well, I have the power right now. I can heal it. I'm telling you. Just need to liven up a bit, you know? But not in a mildly thing. I mean like now when you just have to fuck some shit up, just let loose a bit.
I'd rather not. Despite everything, I'd rather not break Scarlet's building too much.
Ash can. It's not gonna break her. This thing is designed to handle like top tier heroes. Don't worry.
I made this thing out of the floor, right?
Yeah, there's like material around you.
Yeah.
This material was suspiciously well placed for you to be able to control it.
Okay. No. Either way.
You do have.
I have hopeless grunt. He's hopeless right now.
Yeah.
It's better just let him get it out of his system.
I mean, your call if you want to be a little bitch about it. Or just...
All the pieces just start saying, "Little bitch, little bitch, little bitch, little bitch."
Unfortunately, this does count as running from something difficult. You will lose afraid.
No! My conditions!
Yeah.
Please!
Yeah. Fortunately, yeah. It is what it is. as they're kind of like cackling. Oh, it's not as clear as the sound of concrete smashing on concrete does tend to engulf the. You eventually see door open as you see Scarlet walking in with the other woman. Scarlet like looked at this. Are they bothering you again?
I never leave.
And uh, Sandra just kind of like sighs and says, fine, fine, fun's over, and she like twists one of the rings, and all the sculptures just immediately fall into like dust as silence just echoes in the room.
Adam's face has been impassive this entire time.
As the woman walking by, Scarlet, looks at you and just doesn't really say anything. Scarlet looks back at her and says, "I think that's it for tonight. I'll talk later." Cass just kind of like pulls herself up from the floor and says, "Well, it's been fun hanging with you, Adam. Good night." And she like starts following her mother outside.
Yeah, see ya.
As Scarlet kind of like just comes kind of like to you and kind of like puts her hand on her shoulder. Talk to me, Adam. What happened?
Nothing.
I'm sure something did. Otherwise, colleagues, hey, talk to me.
It is what it is. It's just like everyone else. They were afraid.
Normal, but this is why. What
You're
do
right, Scarlet. It
Hmm?
is normal to be afraid.
she nods and says, "Well, not everyone is normal around here. I'm not afraid. Little Cassie over there wasn't afraid."
Little Cassie doesn't know what the fuck she's dealing with.
Uh, well, maybe you need to get to know her better. Maybe you can find that I'm old. I'm not your age, so I thought maybe if you met someone who, well, not having the similar life to you, but does know how it feels. She's a wanted criminal after all. The authorities get her. They do have clearance to shoot her on sight. Both her and her mother. She's killed people as well, so
And she should know better.
better what?
These powers aren't a fucking...
His powers aren't what?
aren't a game.
They're not. But unlike you, she is less restrained. This is why I thought you might be beneficial to one another. No, I feel like you are too you spend a bit too much time in your own head, and she spends none. So I think between you two, you might find both common ground and things you can learn from one another.
Oh, you can hear him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sorry. I'll let him out. Learn, don't learn. She doesn't have a single fucking clue what it's like.
Well, she has your power now in one of those little rings of hers, so we'll see.
Maybe she'll actually be able to use it better.
Or she might end up hurting people. Who knows? And she's rather unhinged. But if you don't want to spend time with her, I'm sure she'll find other ways to entertain herself.
Hope for her sake she doesn't have any repressed feelings.
Any what?
Repressed feelings.
No, I think she's quite unrepressed.
Well, then she'll be fine.
Want to be alone? No. Be alone, but sometimes it does help to have others around you. People who actually see. You are keep saying these powers are not a joke, but it seems to me that the way you're treating them, not entirely correct either.
I've lived this long on my own, by myself.
Probably
If it wasn't
live.
for the way I treated them, I'd probably have a much bigger bounty on my head.
You were more obvious with them. Maybe I would have found you sooner. Maybe someone else would have been reach out a hand. There are many people in this world that are there to help you. I consider
There are
myself one
many
of the
people in
nicer
this
ones.
world. Many people in this world who are just like cold, alone, hungry. People step over them all the time. If it wasn't for these powers, no one ever would have given me a second look either.
Harsh truth of the world is that unless you make yourself seen, nobody will see. I've learned that at a very young age and learned that from a very. But you think that's unfair, you can change it. You can help others where someone doesn't. Those that are unseen by the masses, by the powerful figures at the top of organizations.
I don't think anyone's that powerful.
Nothing's stopping you from becoming that powerful. and like gently places her hand on your shoulder. Think about it. Don't let you rest for the night. Adam, I'm sorry to let you know, but that hopeless condition that just got cured.
No!
It's amazing how
Please! At least cure my guilty! At
Hate
least cure my guilty, not my hopeless.
it's either hopeless or your mundane goes up by one, and your freak goes down by one. It's either your choice.
Ah!
Hey, you can always get guilty back.
No, listen, I'm trying to offer up guilty. He doesn't want it. Ugh.
Alright, you can always get hopeless
Okay.
back.
You're right. If push comes to shove, I can just press the conditions buttons again.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, just unleashing your rumor hate.
Listen, that was listen. There's a way. There's something you can do. It's just that you don't think you can do it. Ergo, hopeless gone.
A little bit different. Adam knows he can do it. The problem is, whoo, be a bit of a problem if he does.
Listen, that sounds like something that is there's a path. So yeah, as well, assumingly morning comes for everyone. Any plans for the morning?
At the
Jackpot
gym!
Victoria is notably not there knocking on anyone's door.
Jackpot was promised to go talk to Adam in the morning, so she is going to do that to meet him and walk to school with him if he allows.
Samuel does, in fact, pick things up and put them down.
Does first thing he does in the morning.
His autistic obsession kicks in. He starts stacking objects.
He just has a
You
fucking
big rock overhead.
the shaped
That's
blocks
no way.
thing at home.
Jackpot.
Goes in the great.
So Jackpot, because I remember somebody saying that they want to go pick up Adam.
Yeah, it was Jackpot, and she has brought a container of food with her as well.
Yeah, as you have to wake up way early as you head to the tower. As the receptionist sees you and immediately just like calls the elevator for you.
Thank you.
As
Cool.
you get taken to a floor. You're not really sure where Adam sleeps, but as the doors open, it's there's like a security guard that says right this way, please.
Ooh, yes, following right behind you.
Yeah, he'll actually escort you. Opens the door for you as you get led into an office room. As you see Scarlet sitting at the desk.
Hello, Adam's guardian.
Oh,
I,
please feel free to call me Scarlet.
okay, Miss Scarlet. Lovely morning. I'm here to pick up Adam and see if he's all right with coming to school together. That's cool. I even brought breakfast burrito I made.
Lovely. I'll have them escort you to the room. But tell me.
Yes.
Do a favor for me.
I would like to know the intels of this favor before I give an answer.
Well, you're a masked super. I presume you're not always on campus?
Yes, not all the time. I do have a dorm there, but yeah.
Well, could I borrow the mask when you're not at school?
What? I feel like that's a bad idea for me.
I
'cause wouldn't know.
promise there is someone that wants to run around school. And, well, she doesn't want to be seen, of course. And I guarantee you that she won't do anything. She won't interact with anyone. She wants to see the place of it, the inner facility. One's restricted from the public.
Is this one of the situations where why does this person want to go on the school unseen? Is she want to?
She is curious about the university and all of its facilities, and they're not open to the public. She's 16 anyway, so it's gonna be at least 2 more years before she can even apply.
Can I? I guess how would I check to see if inside
pierce
her
the mask.
essentially? Ooh. Oh, it's still insecure. Fuck.
Yeah, well, still partial.
Yeah, I'm trying to see if this person is this one of those situations where there's an nefarious intent. It's mainly what Jack was trying to figure out because this is a very big ask.
She knows, which is why she's phrasing it very politely. But yeah, there's no intent to. I understand if you say no. I won't pressure you on this, but I would be in your debt.
Well, maybe not this mask, but I do have another one. Something a little bit more personal to me, if that's okay. Can I meet this person beforehand?
Oh, I don't. I can make an exact copy. I just need you to be aware that someone will be going around your costume, and I want you to be aware of that.
I feel like this is a big.
Again,
big,
no, I understand
no.
if you refuse. That's why I asked. She will be rather sad, but it is what it is. You're.
I'm sorry, Miss Scarlet. That's
quite all right. I will let her know.
Yeah, I'm sorry, but thank you for asking me and taking my no. I do appreciate that.
Nods and says, I'll have them. Apartment.
Yeah, nods essentially.
Yeah. So. Well, yes, it's fine. What could possibly go wrong?
Look, fucking no.
Yeah. No, I expected this answer. I'm just glad you kept it. So yeah, you get led.
What's a little identity theft between friends?
I don't even know this person.
Cassandra could have been entertained by sneaking around, but now she'll have to find some other ways to entertain herself. I'm sure it's fine. Yeah, you get led to Adam's room. Adam, you'll get notified that Jackpot has arrived and they're leading her to your apartment.
Adam briefly considers cleaning up the walls of his room, but doesn't bother.
It's on its walls.
Oh, it is.
As the door slides open, you walk into Adam's apartment.
Ooh, swanky.
The moment you walk in, there are several things you notice. One is Adam sitting on his bed. Again, this is probably the first time you've seen Adam with this face. You've seen him nervous, you've seen him angry, you've seen him awkward, you've seen him a little sad. This is the first time you've seen him truly impassive. And all around him, all over the walls, the wall has morphed into different faces. Some of them are women, some of them are men, some of them are sneering at him, some of them are laughing, others are horrified, but they're all looking at the bed, probably where he slept. But Adam doesn't seem to notice them.
Swanky. Hey Adam, I brought you a breakfast burrito. Wanted to say sorry for the bit of the fuck up yesterday. Really feel like shit about that, man. It's like kind of shakes the little thing a little bit as she goes to hand it to you. It's made with my own hand, made with love and care. It has spinach inside. Hopefully you're not allergic to anything I cooked.
Adam just gets off the bed and just says, Nothing to be sorry for. She'll
No,
grab
I think
the. She'll like hesitate for a second and just grab the burrito and just walk past you.
there is a lot to be sorry for, man. I was really looking forward to seeing your territory, I guess. And I'm not too sure what's going on with Samuel, other than some big shit apparently. But doesn't change the fact that this is a big deal. Even I'm, as obtuse as I am, even I can get that, and it kind of got fucked up, really badly. And I'm sorry for that.
No worries.
I don't wanna push this more because, like I said, yeah, God, how about it? You should care more about yourself in this regard because I feel like you have a right to be mad.
I'm not.
Well, if you say so, I will take your word for it, man. Um, I was wondering if you're cool with going to school together. We don't have to hold hands or anything like that. But we can just take a walk.
If you're okay walking the streets.
Hey, out of most of us here, I can't really afford to have a car, so I think walking is my
Yeah,
normal way of going.
about that, as you take the elevator down, you do spot Scarlet in the lobby. As she is talking to someone and kind of glances back as at the door. As you approach, says, "Ah, lovely. I do have to go somewhere, but I thought since I'm going that direction anyway, I might as well drop you off at school."
Adam?
It's fine. I'm walking.
Did you say it's fine? I'm walking.
It's fine. I don't mind walking.
It's like, no, no, I insist.
Well, I'm cool with it if as long as Adam's cool with it.
Fine.
And yeah, as there's this large limousine that way. As you walk after her inside, as there's two people inside already. Jackpot, woman from last night, and then there's a young girl next to her. They're, like chatting as the door opens. Get inside. Both look at the two.
Jackpot just waves her hand. Says, hello, lovely to meet you. Friends of Miss Scarlet, I guess.
Yeah, the older lady nods and says, "You, Jackpot, I'm Samantha, my daughter, Cassandra." As Cassie just waves at
Nice to meet you both. I'm well, I hang out with Adam. I guess it's the best word, lack of better words.
Cassandra just immediately almost cuts you off and looks at Scarlet and says, "Well, I assume by the silence it's a no." Scarlet nods and says, "And just steal someone's identity and walk around." Like, yeah, but the other person's a boy. Fine.
What do you want?
Question mark.
Sandra just looks at you and says, "I mean, the guy with the welding mask."
What? Why? Why are you?
I just wanted
so?
I just wanted to go about school and like look at stuff and maybe play a prank on Sammy.
Sammy. Okay.
Met my brother, right?
That. Oh. Okay. I'm catching up. I'm catching up now.
Car starts driving.
Nothing else.
Now.
It seems like a very big ask to take my identity, or anyone's identity for that matter, and possibly cause any chaos that can fall in your wake. And I feel like it's going to cause. Look, I already get enough trouble as it is, and being me isn't really. It's all I got, really. Sorry.
Her mother just looks back at her and says, I told you so. Next time, please stop bothering us with stupid question. And Cassandra does just kind of like roll her eyes and leans back in the chair, looking a bit bummed out.
Adam, if it's not too much trouble for you, I was wondering if we could, as an apology for fucking up our first hangout time, we can go to the arcade or something like that. I know it's a great place.
I told you. Nothing to apologize for.
Well, I was really looking forward to hanging out with you, and I'd rather not have that ruined immediately. And I have to see if you're really good at Smash or not.
I'm not allowed in most arcades.
I'm sorry, I didn't hear what you said, Hate.
I'm not allowed in most arcades anyway.
Oh, that's quite fine, says Scarlet. We have that arcade at the 25th floor. Better than the ones at the public mall.
Come on, Adam, get a chance to see who's the better Smash player.
It's probably you.
Maybe.
I've never played.
But I use Kirby, but most people get really mad about that, but that's their problem.
I'm sure this Kirby thing is fine or whatever, man.
You don't know Kirby? Oh my god, Adam, I'm gonna teach you so many things.
You really don't have to.
Oh, well, it's too late now, man. I need to know. My curiosity must be fed.
I don't know what Kirby is. My curiosity sated.
You'll learn, my friend. You'll learn. Don't worry. We'll learn from each other.
We're not friends, Jackpot. Acquaintance is the best.
We are not friends. Acquaintance and coworkers is best, yes. Doesn't mean I can't try to fight you in Smash, man. You think I play with Smash with my friends? I'm not allowed to in my house anymore. For reasons that are not my fault.
I'm sure there's a great story behind that.
Don't worry, it'll bore you.
Goes back to staring out the window. His face this entire time has not changed.
Do you like Smash, Cassie? Has she? So wait, she introduced herself as Cassandra. Do you like Smash, Cassandra?
Like I like smashing, yeah.
No. The game Smash. My Nintendo. Anyone can Smash. But I mean, like,
to break stuff.
No, only on like digital format. I'm sorry to say.
I mean, I've never done that.
Oh, what are you guys doing with your lives? It's fine. It's fine. Well, I'll show you how to play digital Smash. It'll be fun. No one will die, hopefully, and we'll have a good time. And we'll learn to not be angry when we lose.
Yeah, you can
reasons.
see. Listen, Samantha has a very shit-eating grin at. No, sorry, Scarlet has a very shit-eating grin at Samantha right now as this conversation is ongoing. But yeah, she will actually spend a lot of the card ride asking questions of what. You realize that this girl has never played video in her life.
It is hurting. It's hurting Jackpot. She will show her the way. Good thing about Jackpot is she doesn't really get this emotional response thing, so Adam's thing doesn't really affect her, so it's fine.
Fine. Cassie doesn't get it either. Like, damn. These powers are cool. What the fuck are you so sad about? So yeah, meanwhile, Victoria, Nathan is not knocking at your door in the early morning, so
It's just fine, Victoria.
So are you going to class or not?
Yeah, Victoria's going to class. She'd rather have something to preoccupy her time right now.
As you go in the lobby alone, as Well, there is someone that kind of like yells after you a bit. As you glance back, it's Kate. Says, "Hey, hey, where's your Wonder Boy?"
I don't know. I don't know. He wasn't. It came up.
Okay, well, Frogson says, "Well, how are you? Why the long
I'm all right.
face?"
It was it's a little bit of, I don't know. Sam had a little bit of like a blow up. It was really weird, and not sure what to do about it.
Oh, um, something bad happened?
Was I didn't really understand what was going on, but there's like big argument. Oh, he seemed really heated.
Something to you, or something about something else?
Like he was yelling at Adam, and he started yelling at everyone. It wasn't like, and it was weird. Like he was really scared, like terrified.
I mean, yeah, but lashing out at your friends is not really nice, right?
Yeah, and oh, Jackpot went to go make sure that Adam would be okay, and I don't know what Nathan is, and I'm not sure if Samuel's even going to come into school today. So it's just me.
Well, listen. She kind of like grabs your hand and says, "If you need someone to hang out with, you can always hang out with us." All right.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Um, will gently squeeze your hand. Now, here's the real question: would Samuel come to school?
Yeah, Samuel is.
Unfortunately, this relaxed moment is shattered as you see Samuel walk through the lobby doors.
Oh no. No. That that's Victoria's inner monologue.
I'll if I as I see Victoria, I'll wave. I won't approach.
There is she does not wave back.
Samuel quietly nods to himself and heads towards the classroom.
You just see Kate says, "Hey, you know she should apologize to you."
Should, yeah.
She starts walking up to you, Samuel. Kate, very like confident, right up to you.
Good morning.
Yeah, it would be if I didn't hear about some stuff you pulled last night.
Yes, my actions last night were unfortunately rather disrespectful. I do tend to make amends, but
Yeah, how about you make those now?
Kate, I say this with much respect. If Victoria isn't ready for
She's not ready.
me to.
She doesn't have to be ready. You need to go right now and apologize. And you mean that very seriously?
I do not want to scare her off by just approaching as well. I do not want to.
Oh, what if I just
Anything.
kick the shit out of you? Would that scare her off, or would that make her feel better? And apologize to her, you dumbass.
Fine.
Yeah, Victoria, you see Kate walking back to you with Samuel in tow. She like kind of like takes a step back and lets Samuel stand a bit in front of her.
Victoria. I apologize for how I acted last night. I was under a lot of stress from circumstances, but that doesn't make my actions any less appallable. And how you had to act by reacting with your powers, and I know that couldn't have been easy for you. I generally let out my sincerity to you.
I'm gonna roll something. Partial success. Okay, she doesn't immediately start screaming at you. Breath. You know what I had to do? Stop you from hurting yourself? Maybe hurting other people?
To its fullest extent, no, and I apologize for not understanding it as well.
Samuel, I had to. Made me fucking mind control you. I had to take your free will away. I had to. We were gonna jump out a fucking window, man. Your powers make it so you don't go fucking splat when you hit the ground?
I thought to myself, no. It's a big if, and even though it doesn't make it any better, I thank you for using your powers to alter my mind, even though I can understand that's a big violation, even if the person does appreciate it.
One moment, please. Okay, good. She's keeping her cool. She's keeping her cool. Heroes don't do that to people. Samuel, fucking villains, like rogues, monsters, do that to people. I didn't. Now that I know I can do it, it's going to be there. Back of my mind, every argument I have, every time I see somebody doing something wrong, stupid. The fact that I know I can do that now, and you're thanking me for that.
I apologize for adding that to your repertoire, that you believe that you can do that, but Victoria, you are one of the kindest and nicest and smartest people I know. I know that you won't use it unless you feel like it's absolutely necessary. I know that you might feel like that you can let this out whenever, but I know that you won't.
She keeps it cool. She keeps it cool. She walks away. She walks away. She can't tell if Sam really is this fucking dense or if he's trying to piss her off.
Like, just the fact that he is like, no, it's fine. I don't mind being mind controlled. Like, what's
It's the fact that he's trying to spin it as, don't worry, I know you have the responsibility to use this absolutely horrific fucking mind control power responsibly. I know you'll only do it when you absolutely have to. That's not the fucking point, Sam! The fact that I can do
Yeah,
it
but
at
there's no
all.
other way to apologize for that.
listen? He tried. Tried.
He did try, which is why Victoria is not fucking blowing up and not fucking having to roll Unleash Your Power.
Okay, as she like storms off, Kate looks at you and says, nothing's perfect. Pats you on the shoulder.
Yeah, but I feel if emotions had a little longer to subside, it could have gone a little better.
No, I think this is better.
When did you become the queen of emotions?
Since I got a better handle on them.
Fair point.
Oh, see you in class. As she like pats you on the shoulder. As at this point, I was gonna say Adam and Jackpot, you arrive at school as you get dropped. Jackpot, if you actually talked with Cassie the entire world, you have now become one of her favorite people.
Yes, we're gonna have a Smash tournament at some point or another.
Yeah, she wishes you to have fun at school.
Jackpot waves at her and says goodbye to her mom and Miss Scarlet, essentially.
Her mom was polite. She was annoyed by Sandra's rather childish obsessions, but Scarlet seems to enjoy Samantha being annoyed, so...
Oh, that was nice. How are you doing, Adam, outside of everything else that's been going on?
Fine.
Do you have a chance to try the burrito?
Looks at it's probably still in his hand. He'll just like unwrap it and take a bite. It's fine.
Critiques? Thoughts? I like to improve my recipes.
It's better than what you find in the dumpster. What else to tell you?
I'll take that. I'm gonna give one to Victoria, and hopefully she'll give me some feedback too. She had a bit of a rough time last night dealing with everything too.
Yeah, well, as Victoria, you're walking away, right? You now put some distance between you and the rest of the people here gathered for class.
Yeah. Victoria is going to the working assumption that Samuel is just fucking dumb.
As you
Doesn't
walk,
seem to understand.
the universe itself seems to bend backwards as you're really pissed off, so you don't notice as you turn the corner rapidly, trying to just get away from this man, and you just bump into Blue Flame. His tablet falls onto the ground. You're like kind of like a fucking, and then he like looks at you and says, "Actually, no. That's good that I ran into you." As he like picks up his tablet from the ground. I'm not sure if Victoria says anything.
You talk?
No, I want to train. You and all your buddies. And did someone in your drink last night? What is the fucking long face?
It's a long story.
Oh man, please
I know
don't tell me you're not.
Jackpot's.
Don't tell me you're gonna be like the depressed one. What the fuck? Like he like actually like sits down on a nearby bench, says, "What's going on? What happened?"
So we went to Adam's place, all of us, to hang out, and then Samuel sees this woman and he starts fucking freaking out. Um, question: Were we? Was it only revealed that was your mother after everyone left, or was that revealed in the room when everyone was freaking out?
That was
It was-
after
That was
everyone
after.
left.
Yeah. And suddenly, once they leave, fucking Sam comes out and starts saying that he's gonna die, that someone's gonna hurt him, that Adam set us all up to fucking die. Like, he is absolutely losing his fucking shit. And Nathan fucking at first, but apparently fucking literally invincible man can get knocked over by a fucking chair or something. I don't even fucking know what Jackpot was doing. And then suddenly when Sam tries to jump out the fucking window, I have to basically fucking mind control him. So he doesn't,
But you can do that?
I can develop spontaneous powers when I'm stressed out. I don't like to do it because it kind of hurts.
Ah, I read. Oh, well. Ooh, yeah, that sounds fucking rough. And what happened after that?
Red, the thing is, I either forgot you did that or I'm trying to set you up to be yelled at by Blue Flame. It's one of those two options.
That's fine.
Well, I mean, after that, Ethan and Jackpot took Samuel home. That's when Jackpot stepped forward to check on Adam this morning. I don't know. I was kind of zoning out by that point.
Yeah, I don't give a
They
shit
went to
about...
go talk to
Listen, I
Sam.
don't give about shit about the emo boy. What the... Why are you so upset though right now? Of the whole... Like, what's the problem?
I say that it hurts me to develop new powers. It gets more I do it, the more I get hurt, and it starts
Shit.
to build up. And also, I kind of don't like I knew I could always develop powers to talk to people, but now in the back of my head, knowing that I know I can do that in every argument I have, every time somebody does something I don't like, that's going to be in the back of my head that I could just manipulate their mind. I could just change their emotions. I could do that.
Yeah. Yeah, no, that's fucked up. Kind of like leans back.
Samuel, he tried to apologize, but I can't tell if he's just fucking stupid.
He is. There's your answer. If in
Because
doubt,
his
assume
version
stupidity.
of apologizing was telling me that he knows I'll use the power responsibly because I'm a good person, which
Yeah, that's stupid. No. Listen. I'll tell you right now. That's fucked up what you're going through. But there are people who have this power constantly. And guess what? They don't burn themselves out when they use it. They can use it all the time, and they probably use it all the time. In fact, no, sure you've heard of the fucking corporate hero Leech. Yeah, she can fuck with your head.
yeah.
And fuck with your head so badly you don't even remember your own mother's face. She can do that with a glance.
Hold on, Grunt. I need to. Victoria's really fucked up. Yeah, she's actually gonna straight up do we know Scarlet is Leech?
Yes.
Then that's Adam's caregiver. Listen, Hate, I'm gonna do you solid. I'm gonna fuck your shit up.
Thanks, bro.
Is that why
Appreciate it.
is that why Adam's so fucked up?
What do you mean?
Turns out that's the Scarlet Leech. That's the person that's like taking care of him. Is that why he's so fucked up?
Drugs? I don't know, man. I don't know the kid. Seems forever depressed. And I don't know. I've seen that bitch a couple of times in my life, and she was always smiling. So, it doesn't track for me.
Against ass. Fuck.
I want to help him. I want to help all of them, even Jackpot. But like, I don't really know what to do anymore.
Simple. Get your shit together first. Then you can help others.
Yeah, you're probably right.
As you see, you kind of glance back, you see Jackpot and Adam entering the lobby area.
Tell the same thing I said Jackpot to Victoria. This is the face. This is the terminus of apathy, almost. You know that, like, when your face just goes completely slack and you get that resting bitch face, but you're also in a bad mood, so that resting bitch face turns into like a
Wrestling hopeless face.
yeah, that's the one.
The Shinji Ikari stare.
As also Blue Flame spots them. He says, "Well, you know what? Today you're training with me again. Just go tell your teammates to gather up and room number 3 for training. I'll be waiting." Like stands up and makes his way there.
Victoria, I bought you a breakfast burrito, handmade by me.
You're gonna need to tell me honestly, how good is this breakfast burrito?
Jackpot actually is a good cook. It's just the one thing she enjoys with her family. God damn it. She tried really hard for
What's
you.
the stat to roll to determine how good this burrito is?
Let's see, what's Jackpot's Monday?
It's at 3.
Yeah, roll me Monday.
Why would you do this to me? Do I tip my
Is it-
end condition, right?
It'd be funny.
No.
Yeah, no, it's a good burrito. Not like
Jesus!
so good.
Do I add Insecure for this role? I realized it's been added for every role. I
Right,
assume that's
you
what it's
have
supposed to be.
Insecure?
No, it's only for defender
Yeah.
or Jack.
Oh, that's
Oh, let me roll it.
so that, yeah.
It's a 9.
Oh, it's a 9. Okay. I apologize.
Still a
Thanks for
partial
letting me
success.
Still a partial success, but yeah, it's a good.
It's a
good
better
burrito.
partial success.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Thank you. Made with all the correct vitamins and protein, and add the secret ingredient is spinach.
You can have mine then, and he'll have the other one. He'll hand like the rest of his burrito, which is he just took one bite out of it. He'll hand the rest of it to Victoria.
Jackpot puts a hand on her heart. Adam, how could you? My poor delicate feelings.
Victoria, yeah, will after a moment we'll take it. Thank you.
How are you
So,
feeling, Victoria?
I was doing pretty terrible, but believe it or not, the Blue Flame actually really just helped me out.
Oh. Well, that's good. I'm happy to see that you're better.
I was gonna say
You were pretty out of it.
all 4 of you do see the large man in a white suit, gray and white, like white and beard, white hair, start walking to where like most of the students are gathered up.
Oof. We probably don't have long. I guess we'll get to class. Where's the other teammates?
Well, Samuel is literally like 10 meters away from you, staring at you
Oh.
kindly. And Nathan is nowhere to be seen.
I don't know where
Mhm.
Nathan is.
Ooh. maybe a sick day for him? Can he get sick?
I don't know. Table can knock him over.
The table did knock him out. I want to assume he was just not prepared for the table.
I'm glad to hear you're feeling better. Blue Flame say if you were working with him or the other guy today.
Oh, God,
We're training with him again, yeah. How are you holding up, Adam?
Fine.
Why even need to roll Pierce the Mask?
That depends. In Adam's mind, he's telling the truth.
This man looks like he's gonna kill himself, Grunt.
Every day.
This man has. I'm looking at a man shopping for rope. asking the store clerk, which rope can hold about 135 pounds for about 60 seconds?
Here's the question, Zess. Do you want to see what's on the surface? Is he what you, Victoria, would define as fine, or do you want to look deeper?
Yeah, Pierce the Mask.
Well, that's a good.
What's inside his head, more or less.
That's a good point. Let me roll for it.
Wow.
No, I don't.
Listen, let's see.
Well,
You do get an XP for that one. But, Victoria, I will only get you the XP if you say something that will make his situation worse. Because, I mean, listen, he seems like.
Did you know that? So, like, did you know that lady was gonna be there? No, the one that made Samuel like fucking shit.
I knew Scarlet was expecting a guest the other day. Never met her before.
I would have been nice if she told you.
It's none of her business who she brings to her house.
Samuel, you do hear this conversation, right? This is happening close.
If they're gonna make a guy fling himself out a window, I think it might be.
His choice to try and jump out that window. I don't think anyone made him do it.
I think that's a healthy way to look at life.
Who are you to judge how I look at life? You don't know me.
Maybe I don't.
Here, Victoria, name one thing about me, huh?
You don't really like Smash.
Why I have an opinion on whatever the fuck that is.
Don't worry, man. You'll learn. Is it, man, Nathan's supposed to be here about these things. We're supposed to be doing these team exercise things to get to know each other, so it makes sense that we have a zero plate about who the fuck we are. Adam, you don't know anything about any of us, and I don't know anything about any of you outside of some vague impressions that you've left. It's kind of a little unfair to say that when you don't have the same answers either.
Here's the thing, I don't pretend to know what you guys are, how you guys look at it. I don't judge how you guys look at this world.
Cool.
Sound pretty judgy right now.
Take what I say however you want. Whether you want to work as a team, new mission, beat the shit out of Blue Flame. Let's go. I'll walk off.
He's that's just me saying.
Grunt, was that suitably
Yes,
hurtful, or do I need to like call him an incel?
That was fine. I like how you've all been ignoring Samuel in this meantime. It's wonderful.
I was having Jackpot.
Why
waiting
is
to-
Victoria ignoring Samuel? Jeez, I wonder why.
Although I like how
Jackpot.
Jackpot is also ignoring Samuel.
I'm about to wave to this guy. I was gonna wait till the scene was done with these two
He's
because it seemed
literally
very
10
important.
meters away from you.
I'm waving at him right now. Sam, I
He's
made a
still thinking
burrito.
Default dancing.
I made a burrito. Try it. Give me some critiques.
I will say Adam did see Samuel, but in that, like, you just see like a pigeon on the road, and then you just keep walking. You know, there's no reaction.
I'm not a food critic. Jackpot.
It's all right, man. Take a bite. Let me know your feelings. The first taste. What's on your mind?
Fine. It needs more spice.
Needs more spice. We'll save that for later then. Thank you for giving your input. Well, outside of everyone doing a gloomy Tuesday right now, I guess we're going to be doing a sparring match with our with Blue Flame. So, gonna have fun with that, guys. Yay, team!
Yeah.
Any new strategies we came up with?
Fight, survive, don't die. Nathan's not here.
Doesn't mean someone shouldn't be calling the shots.
Do you want to be
That
calling the
red
shots,
guy.
Samuel?
That's not what I was implying.
Well, if we are quick enough, we can restrain him, take him out, destroy the little thing. Hopefully, it's the same thing as last time, right?
I highly doubt that.
Well, my power set means I have to. I assume we're walking as we're going towards him. If that's right to say. My power set means he has to hit me first for it to matter. So I can try to get up in his face. Hopefully, if I'm quick enough.
Possibly.
That could be a very annoying distraction while you powerhouses get a chance to get him at him. If that's the case. Any thoughts, Victoria?
I think I'm just gonna try to crush him with a rock.
I love it. Simple, direct, forceful.
Yeah, you get to the room, as I assume Adam, you were the first one to walk in. So
Yep.
walk in. The room's open, but you don't spot the blue. Presumably, all of you follow in afterwards. And
Yeah, I guess I'll play
Actually,
the
you know,
game.
at a character grunt, I'm ready for him to just attack me suddenly. I'm waiting for it.
as all of you walk in the room, the door slams shut. As you hear a voice, kind of like you see kind of like an audio file pop on like a terminal nearby.
Ooh, what does this auto file say?
You click play. It's recording, as it says. You fucking bozos take forever to get here, so consider this a lesson. Show up too late
scan
to
the
a
room as
villain
this is
fight,
going.
and show up too late to a villain fight. The villain's won, and you've lost. Everyone's dead. Now sit there and watch, and it just ends.
Cool. And I just turn around and walk towards the door.
That door's closed.
I'll scan the room.
I turn the door. I immediately turn the door into like two monsters that just kind of like bow their heads and like just sweep their arms out. You know.
That doesn't work.
Is there anything in the room?
It's empty. Not even the blocks are moving. It was just an empty room.
With even with my senses, I can't sense or hear anything. Can I, Grunt?
Yeah, it's empty. You try and glance around. There's no one. No real hiding spots. No. There's a
Adam's
timer.
gonna walk up
Kinda
towards the corner and just sit down.
There's a timer. It says 2 hours, and kind of like start counting down from 2 hours.
Well, Jackpot, there's nobody. There's nothing else within the room, not even listening devices, stuff like that. Cameras.
Great. God, I hate this guy. Well, that's fun then. I assume either we're going to sit here and then fail immediately afterwards, or we could try to break our way out, which we could try, but um,
The assignment was to take him down and stop the villain. Like the video said, we're too late. Breaking out's gonna do pretty much nothing.
well, I'd rather not waste my time for this entire day. Someone want to do that impromptu training session together?
Fine.
Got in mind.
Well, I haven't had a chance to do anything at all, so I would like to have a chance to try to fight someone like Samuel. And Victoria, if you're comfortable with that, I'd like to see if I can try to dodge whatever you decide to create. Adam, I don't know if you want to play along or not.
Adam is off in a corner, probably like towards the edge of the room.
Thought so.
Already sat down.
So, if you guys are cool with that, I guess I'll make sure I can at least keep up with you. You guys have been doing a lot of the legwork here, and it kind of sucks for that.
So I want, if the three of you are gonna train with your powers, I want to unleash the powers.
No.
Now, Grunt, Victoria's got some stuff she needs to get out. I'm going to. My power is just utilizing pre-existing elements.
Yeah.
What if I could just create elements to then absorb into my own body?
Gonna use your Doom Tracker again? It's like
Victoria's pretty upset right now.
pretty sure you can do this already, though. Let me check your character.
Cannot create fire to absorb into my body. I can only
That's-
manipulate existing fire.
So, because you can create the so I see you can only manipulate the natural. Okay. Because I say yeah. Okay, so you basically just want to create the fire. That's the problem for you.
Yeah.
I mean, or if you want to kill yourself, then.
And besides, I can fill up my Doom Tracker. I have 5 tracks to fill up, and I can do that like 6 times.
Yeah, no, it's fine. Build your tracker, and yeah, you can manifest elements from nothing.
Yeah, Victoria's gonna start tearing the fucking room apart. Dodge it, if you guys can.
Yeah.
Jackpot. Time to get. Well, listen. I wanted to roll from Samuel as well. Adam, I assume you're just ignoring this, so.
Pretty much. She said he was tearing the room up, and he said try and dodge everyone. So I will say, if any random blasts comes toward me, they would immediately turn into that alien creature, and then just like sit down next to me, and almost like that Michael Jackson gif, just start like chittering and giggling and smiling and like pointing at the others.
Yeah. By the end, you'll all see like a bunch of Michael Jacksons apparently chittering.
They look like the alien, but they're doing that
Oh.
like expression.
Yeah.
I'm not like trying to reduce it. I'm not trying to do anything. I am just taking the hit.
I mean,
But this isn't even me like trying to resist the effects, Grunt. I am just.
gonna get hit. You're gonna like. You still, you have to even like. I would say you're gonna roll like unleash your powers, to not get killed. If you're like hit by these things. Otherwise,
Victoria's
yeah.
not
I'll
holding
roll
back.
that. Just not. Okay, just not to get killed. I'm still letting myself get hurt.
Yeah, that's fine. But yeah, so let's just see how badly you get fucked up mentally more than physically. So, Jackpot, you mark angry as you get fucking. It's you're like a fly that gets swatted. Now, a lot of these things don't hurt you physically because you can redirect the energy. But man, do you just get manhandled? You just pushed around, shoved. And I never get like a proper hit. Can't even properly land yourself on your feet without being flung away again and again and again. While Samuel, it's clear he's not even trying. He's doing much better than you, by the way. without even trying. As you do see in the corner, there's a bunch of aliens just laughing.
Adam isn't even looking at them.
Yeah, this is how you spend a lot of your training as the countdown ends and the doors slide open. As Blue Flame looks at the two of you, at the four of you from the doorway.
Victoria immediately fucking unleashes at him.
Gives another unleash the powers. Actually, no, because you also fucked up. Let me give you. I feel like you're angry right now. I feel like angry fits.
Yeah, very upset, very
Yeah.
mad.
Unleash the powers again and
Angry. Unleash the powers. Nope, angry does not apply to this. 13.
well, not like I don't. It's not like a small blast. I assume you were just putting all of your power into this. Or-
Yeah, hey, the villain has just walked back on the scene. Beat his ass.
I would say this increases your danger by 1 and drops your savior by. But that's only if you agree. But I feel like that fits.
Yeah, no, that's fair. That's fair.
As you suddenly see all this energy just kind of like coalescing as it gets blasted through the doors. As you can't even lose sight of him. Is it just fire or is it like a combination of elements?
It's a combination of elements.
The different aliens just start clapping or whistling and just like laughing.
As
Adam just still does not look like he cares.
As all of your elements kind of get flattened, as at the doorway there seemed to be like some sort of force. It's just absorbing all of the impact as the elements kind of like bounce off. Blue Flame is still standing in the doorway and just there's like a small clap from him.
The aliens start booing and hissing. The hissing does sound like an actual snake, and booing is like almost jeering.
Says, yeah, shut your fucking trap, you losers. He looks at Victoria and looks at you, Victoria, and says, well, making progress, I see, not completely hopeless. At least the villain won't get to kill other people next time you are late to your fucking mission. And where the fuck is the last guy? Where the fuck is Flyboy?
No idea.
I'll say it's just around
Anyone else want
silent,
to take the lead?
but he wants to talk.
I said no idea.
Grant, you tell me. Does Adam want to talk right now?
Adam never wants to talk. I was mostly
Absolutely
reporting
not.
to the others.
Good.
For the first time, Victoria does not want to talk.
Looks at you and says, well, you're a great team. One member down, one's fucking crying himself to sleep in a corner. Well, I'm sure you will impress someone at some point. Maybe your own mothers. Oh, wait. There's Adam.
Adam doesn't even react.
That feels directed at me as well. I don't know how.
Why would that be? He's not even looking at you.
It's not. But
Victoria looks like she's actually going to fucking explode.
He
Jacquard is trying not to get noticed. Please,
yeah.
oh God.
Samuel doesn't look good either.
looks at you, Victoria, and says, oh, did I touch a nerve? I'm sorry. I should have put my
Step
kid
through
gloves.
step through that fucking door and say that to me.
Oh shit.
Or I can just keep taunting you and you'll kill yourself. Fine. because you keep flinging your powers around, just with no self-care. So actually, I don't even need to do that much. Just keep talking, I guess. You're like the easiest people to defeat. Just kill yourselves. Damn, if all heroes were like this, rogue agents would have no issue, honestly, in the world.
And I get in front of Victoria for a second, just looking at her, and just like, because I assume she looks very upset. Like, I'm not sure
Yeah, she is.
if there's any other effects. Hey, Victoria. Hey, it's me, Jackpot. How about you calm down? Don't let this get to you. You have a lot more going with you than to worry about this guy right now. Come on. It's gonna be all right. Don't let him get under your skin, right? She's trying to like calm Victoria down.
Now, Grun, I believe that would be a comforter support
Yes.
role for her.
Oh,
It
shit, that's
would
right.
be.
Oh, I'm angry
Absolutely.
too.
You are angry, so listen.
There you go.
Yeah. Victoria, that angry is gone.
If you wanted to, you can choose to reject it.
You can try and reject it, yeah. I guess you can reject someone's.
The immediate anger is gone. The immediate anger is gone.
At this point, Adam will actually get up, and the aliens will just start like trotting behind him on all fours, still laughing. As he gets close to the door and says, "I haven't cried in years." Blue flames start projecting. If you're gonna insult someone, at least try and do it right. And I'll just walk past him if he'll let me.
Yeah, he just kind of like looks at you and I don't need you insulting you. I'm just telling how it is. Just because you don't shed tears doesn't mean you're a little bitch inside.
Hear
Jesus
what you
Christ,
think about me,
Luke.
Blue Flame. Try better.
With you, I don't really need to.
For you, less work. He says, like, good for you. You don't have to try. You have less work to do.
Yeah, well, fine. You can go be a little bitch somewhere else. Let me talk to people who actually matter in this world.
Okay. What the fuck? What the fuck? What the fuck? No, fuck this. Okay, what the fuck? What the fuck is your fucking problem? This is she kind of points at Blue Flame.
My problem is that a bunch of losers have gotten into the top spot, and well, I have to babysit them through this fucking ordeal of a process. They can't.
Well, you're a
simply-
shit job at this, motherfucker. What the fuck? You don't fucking. Look, I'm an asshole. I get that. I don't get people, but even I know there are rules that you don't fucking do, and you're not really good at this shit. I think you need to either try better or figure out someone who can, because this is bullshit.
Listen. You find me the teacher which has the patience to deal with your bullshit. I'll give them my job. Oh wait, nobody wants to deal with your bullshit. In fact, isn't the last guy that you tried this shit almost killed your asses?
Which guy are they talking about? Scott?
Yeah, he's talking about Scott, who literally
Oh,
was
okay,
like, "Yeah, if you do that, I will just murder you."
Okay, because yeah, Jackpot wasn't aware of the Scott situation, so this is the first
No,
time she's
you
seeing
aren't.
it.
You aren't. I don't think you
Yeah.
you were there.
Yeah, I was in the house. Yeah.
So yeah, you can listen. You can go talk to. You can go bother some of the others, make their life miserable, I guess. Or you can fucking get your shit together and stop crying and make everyone's life better by not sucking so much.
Okay, first of all, you're an asshole. This
Yes.
isn't helping anyone. Victoria, as you already know, does not need this shit. Adam does not need this shit. I'm not too sure what the fuck you're trying to do or what your end goal is, but this is mostly tearing people up and not making them stronger, as you seem to think.
Simple. Adam needs to grow a fucking spine. You need to grow a fucking brain. Victoria, I think Victoria needs to grow a heart, but for herself mostly. That guy over there, I mean, even half a brain would be better, honestly.
Well, come on with a better plan other than being an asshole, because it does, in fact, get fucking tiring.
Well,
and
listen.
Jackpot will storm out if she can.
Yeah, she can walk past. So, there's a. You can fail, but Yeah, I guess. You do you.
Middle finger from Jackpot.
As yeah, he just looked at the two of you and says, "Are you also gonna run away from your problems? Because I'm being an asshole."
I understand the
Gonna
method
keep-
of training.
I'm gonna keep coming into this fucking classroom until I beat your fucking ass.
There's the moment of silence, but you can almost feel that smile. Go ahead, Samuel. What were you gonna say?
He gets cut off by that. I like. That's fine.
And yeah, he'll actually step behind the door. And he'll just kind of like approach you, Victoria. Yeah, he's kind of standing in front of you and says, "Never, ever lose that determination. Never give up, no matter how shit things get."
Boy actually nods at that. Haven't given up yet.
Love to
Not
see
gonna
it.
give up in the future.
And that's how you earn at least my respect. He'll like go to the console, looking at you, Samuel, and says, "And you? Since when did you become such a bitch?" Like starts typing on the computer, jumping out the window. Seriously?
I admit I wasn't in the right state of mind as I stared daggers towards Victoria.
Okay.
Says nah. You look at me, you little fucking weasel. As like turns completely towards you and says, "First of all, I've seen that building. Do you really think you can break through that glass, you fucking moron? Think they didn't build that shit to withstand Olympian levels of force? Do you think your little fucking knife, little oversized blade, do you think that would have done anything to it, you fucking imbecile? And you think when something scares the fuck out of you, if you think leaping out the window is the right thing to do?"
It's just one thing, but
That was one really fucking dumb thing, though.
like
And
I said,
not only that, you did seem to just lash out at everyone for your own personal incompetence, which might I say just puts you at the fucking bottom of the barrel right now. You need to start swimming up.
I won't disagree.
First battle you lose is the one in your head. You need to keep that shit tight, under control. Now, no matter how fucked things get outside, in here, as he like gestures towards his head, nobody gets to fuck around. If they try, you kick them right the fuck out. And I mean never you yourself down while you're inside your head. At that point, you might as well, instead of jumping out the window, be sure to open the emergency exit, get on top of the building, and then jump down. Save everyone the fucking trouble. Now go. You have break and lunch. I need to clean
I
this
just
shit
give
up.
a silent nod and leave.
Ron,
Yeah.
If I could suggest a label shift,
Yes.
could I suggest
No, listen. If you want to shift your labels, that's fine if you like it.
I'm just thinking because could I from that shift superior up and I'd say freak down with the
Yeah.
you know from that the idea is like you're a superhuman but you're still a person. Don't lose your fucking shit. It doesn't matter what
Yeah.
your powers are.
That's perfectly reasonable.
I enjoyed that freaking savior plus 3 for a quarter of a session and it's been taken from me.
But yeah, Adam's out, Jackpot's out. I assume the two of you will.
Yeah.
Yeah. When Victoria leaves, she'll turn to Sam. Yes, if you need any help, I don't know who that woman was, but I guess if you need help kicking her ass, give me a call.
I think he sat you all down and talked to you about who she
No,
was.
Adam
I was not
talks-
there. I was not
Yeah.
there
Well,
for
It
that.
was just, yeah, it was just Nathan and Jackpot.
I appreciate it, Victoria. I'll explain to you why I came to that headspace. Blue Flame's right. I shouldn't have busted like that. It's my fault. But I feel like when the time comes for it, I'll have to be the one to take her on. But I appreciate
Sure,
the
but
gesture.
I mean, she's gonna show up alone. I guess you can take her on alone. But like, if she shows up with like a whole bunch of goons, I can beat their ass as well. You just fight her.
If you could fatally beat the goons, that'd be brilliant.
Oh yeah, gives a smile and a nod.
Well, where were the other two headed?
Probably the most secluded spot in the campus I can find.
Well, go fuck off in the corner. What's Jackpot doing?
Shoot. Does this school have like I don't know if they have a gym or anything like that. If not, she probably just goes straight to her room.
They do have like actual training facilities that includes like gyms and everything. So yeah, gonna go work
Right.
out if that's the plan.
Yeah, Grunt, do I still have the ink condition after yelling at Blue Flame or not? I want to ask that now.
That's a. I don't think you hurt him. It's hard to say.
Do I have to hurt him? I thought it was if you lash out in a conversation or.
You have to
You
like.
do want to find somebody to hurt. Find Kate. Destroy that newfound
Yeah, like you need
confidence.
it has to be like you have to like it's not even it's even less impressive than shouting at Adam, who's like a fucking opaque ball, right? No, you have to like lash out and actually hurt someone emotionally, maybe, or like. But yeah,
Does break the environment still count? Does not count where you wanted it to be a lash out instead? Prefer that
don't
instead.
worry, don't you? You want to get rid of angry? I'm here to support you. As you walk out of the class,
Yeah, I'm not in the mood to talk to Kate
you
at all.
just bump into her. You bump into the whole group.
No.
As you
I'm turning around. I'm walking away. I do not have the mood for this.
listen, it's just how coincidences happen.
Oh god.
Kind of like again, you turn around the corner and you're kind of too locked in your own headspace as you bump into her. Her like group is with her as well. As you like stumble a bit backwards.
Fuck. Sorry. Fucking turn around and leave.
She
I'm
looks
not in
at
the mood
you
right
and
now.
she looks at you and says, "Watch where you're fucking going."
Yeah, sure, whatever. Fine, whatever.
You're
It's
never
not
gonna
in the mood
get
for
rid of
people.
that angry then.
Yeah, I'm fine. I'd rather not talk to Kate ever again if I could
Can
avoid
we
her.
give Jackpot a fucking the little bitch condition?
I'm
Yeah,
in
it's
fact gonna
fine.
give you afraid if you're just gonna flee away from her immediately.
Yeah, I'll
Bitch
take
move.
that instead. I do not want to
Ah,
talk to the character.
Damn. Yeah, no, literally
this is
take
bad
afraid.
character development.
Yeah.
Just when a character gets worse.
Just immediately runs away from Kate. Okay, I guess yeah. You
Out
go.
of the turns table.
Damn. I didn't realize Jackpot became such a coward.
Yeah, she has no interest to talk to people right now, Grud. She wants to go and beat something up in the training room or something. She does
Right
not
there.
need people.
She's right there.
It's right there.
She's literally need to say something mean. Damn. Okay.
Yeah, I have no interest in Kate. No, thank you.
You could beat her up when her boyfriend who can nullify powers is like probably nearby. You could do that.
These random strangers and James already has this thing going on that I gotta figure out later. Fuck, that's my dad. No, I'm not. Jackpot is not in the mood to talk to people at all. She hardly wants to talk to the people she already knows.
Yeah, well, you go to the gym. Are you gonna try and break gym equipment? Like, is this your plan?
I don't. Yeah, she's just gonna keep punching this puncher back. I don't think she has the power enough to do it, but she'll
No, you
just
don't.
try to. Yeah, she's just gonna fucking keep going with that. She is not in the mood for people.
As well, okay. What are the other two doing? You don't see your two teammates as they've left. You can probably guess where Adam went. You just have to look where no one else is.
And then follow the sounds of laughing.
Oh God, are they still on?
They're still there. They never left
Oh
unless someone
my
breaks them. They're still here, Grunt.
God.
Can I, I would imagine we walk towards the noise. Can I just ask who you told about last night, Victoria? If you don't want to
Okay,
give me an answer, it's fine.
So yeah, I didn't tell Kate everything. I just told her that you like freaked out. I told Blue Flame that you saw a woman and at Scarlet's place and you freaked out and did all that stuff. I haven't told anyone else.
Okay. I would have preferred you hadn't. Complicates things slightly, but I get why. You needed to work through your own emotions, as well as look out for me, apparently.
Where do the others go? Fuck it, we're
Oh,
Well, there's laughter coming from the bottom of the hall. I would imagine that's where.
yeah, I was gonna say as you like pass through the hallway, there's like a lot of glances your way,
really hoping.
Adam. You have like a conga line of constructs following you, laughing.
Does this university have a counselor?
Yeah.
Please, God, somebody help this kid.
Yeah, they're like laughing, they're like clapping, they're giggling, they're like pointing at things, they're pointing at him, they're like smacking each other, they're like occasionally smack him on the back of the head.
as you kind of like see, as
Adam is ignoring everything though.
all the laughing pops as you suddenly see all of them start melding together into like a big giant block of what are these things made of?
Different elements, whatever I was occasionally thrown at by Victoria accidentally.
Well, I would say then probably earth. That feels like melted earth, maybe stone.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just form into a nice rectangular block.
Oh, he keeps walking. Doesn't even look at it.
Okay.
I will see. Will they try and... are they able to come back out of the block?
They are the block, so
Yeah. Can they just turn back?
doesn't appear so.
Okay.
They
So,
just-
as in, like, if I were to use my powers on that block, it wouldn't do anything, right?
you can roll me unleash your powers if you want to actively do stuff.
Oh, I'm not, but I'm sure they will.
Yeah, then they just stay like that.
All right.
Fortunately, you cannot just keep using your power passively. You have to roll. So
I will listen. You know what? How about this one? I will roll unleash. I'll do the thing that I did before. Roll mundane. Right. All right. Cool. Time to roll unleash. Great.
yeah, so you have to recreate them basically as your power fires against your will, presumably.
Pretty much.
Yeah, they start kind of like reshaping as suddenly as they start shaping from Earth and they like take shape, they suddenly turn into water and just fall flat on the floor.
Yeah, I can control water too. I don't think that changes much.
Roll me unleash the power again.
Sure. Wow.
Unfortunately,
They actually
no.
don't this time. Yippee!
Well, listen, you're not in the headspace, or rather, your power is not can be counteracted by other powers. So yeah, they just stay water. They don't reform.
Just look at that for a second, just like in that razor eyeball, like, oh, that's interesting. Turn back.
Yeah. I guess Samuel and Victoria, you do see the large body of water just completely drenched the lobby area.
I didn't see who did that, right?
You can glance around. There's a bunch of people, bunch of students.
Yeah, I don't think he cares that much. Never mind.
Future shooting victims.
Yeah, but yeah, you do notice there's like staff, and by staff I mean like these constructs that start mopping up the floor. And as the two of you are,
Unionized.
yeah, as the two of you are walking in the lobby area, Forge actually approaches you and says, "Man, you should really talk to your buddy over there. That's kind of creepy. Not gonna lie to you."
That's the plan. Yeah.
Yeah, he went that way. She like points down one of the hallways.
That's much appreciated, Forge. Thank you for the information.
And in Jackpot around?
She left after our lesson rather quickly.
Assume things are not going well with.
They could be better.
They could be worse.
That is also true. He has a unique teaching style. Some of us take better to it than others.
I think I'm finally starting to get it.
Cool, because well, maybe you can explain some things to me, but yeah, you go after your friend. He looks like he needs more help.
Thank you,
Yeah.
Forge.
Talk to you later.
Yeah, you do find Adam. Adam, you found this is a lot of places you can kind of just shoot alone. As would you prefer outdoors or indoors?
That depends. How dilapidated is the indoors, if any?
There's no place that's this place is fucking tip top shape. There's no place that's dilapidated. It's just how secluded do you want it to be?
As secluded as possible. Sadly, I think if I'm outdoors, people will be crossing by, so I guess I'll have to settle for
No,
indoors.
there are like inner courtyards where nobody really walks. There's like green spaces.
Ooh, outside then.
So yeah, you track him down and maybe ask a couple of people and eventually go into this inner courtyard area. It's nice green space and you see Adam in one corner at the shade of a couple of trees just sulking.
He's the same face on that he has had this entire day.
Mac, shut the fuck up, Mac. You don't know shit.
I thought you were saying that to me. I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I keep that in my heart, Shadow. Do know that I think that every time you open your mouth.
Damn.
Yeah, Victoria's gonna also sit down.
Hey, buddy. I apologize for my actions last night. I wasn't in the right headspace, but it doesn't excuse the actions.
something to apologize for.
Yes, there really is. I ruined the entire night. I attacked Nathan. I upset Victoria.
Maybe you should,
Jackpot's not in the right headspace now.
well, maybe you should talk to him.
You don't seem. I ruined your night, and that's unforgivable.
You didn't ruin anything. Just how that night was.
How have you came to that conclusion?
What'd you say?
How have you came to that conclusion?
It's my business. You wouldn't understand.
What was that last bit?
I said that's my business. Wouldn't understand.
Even still, I feel like the evening would have gone better if I hadn't reacted in the way I did.
Reacted naturally. Nothing to be ashamed of. There's no hard feelings.
Yes, there is. We are the next generation of superheroes. I should not be acting like, well, a child, pretty much, or borderline a supervillain.
You think you acted like a child. Do whatever you. You can choose to apologize if you wish or don't. Doesn't matter to me.
Even if it doesn't matter to you, it matters to me that I upset you, and I would at least like to extend an arm to apologize for whatever harm I should have caused. And that extends to the beginning of the year.
You didn't upset me, Sam. There. You gave your apology. Go off and do whatever you want to do now. Free.
That's brilliant. If you just want to sit here, I'll happily just sit here with you.
I do want to sit here, but the alone part is very heavily a part of it. If you really want to accommodate me, go talk to people who actually do.
I'm sorry. Well, she seems like she really cares about you, and I shouldn't have said that or implied that she doesn't, or I shouldn't have said that.
Said what? What are you talking about again?
That argument we had.
Out of character. Which can you remind me which one?
It's the one where I failed the pierce the mask roll and basically implied that your mother, that Scarlet, knew and just didn't tell you and like deliberately did it. That was the implication that Victoria was saying in that. That's
okay.
the blow up of
Okay.
all that.
Guys, don't all gather around me. Apology. Conscience cleared. Go.
Oya is gonna taking a deep breath. Or we're right though, that Adam, that I think I know an idea of you, but I don't actually know you, and even if you don't, I mean, I do consider you a friend. I would like to actually get to know you, the real you.
Don't kid yourself, Victoria. I don't know what you're trying to do here, whether it's some sense of self-satisfaction or whatever your savior complex is, but I'm fine. I am. I am. I am doing what I do, right? People come in here, coddle me, care for me, apologize to me. I'm fine. Don't know what I've been through, and the reason I haven't told you what I am, how I've been grown up, is because it wouldn't fucking make any difference if I did. 1,000 fucking people just like me out there. If you're really that curious, go ask. Go ask anyone else. Go ask someone who will actually appreciate, someone actually caring about them. Because I'm not one of those people.
And a lot like my brother.
Fucking him. Go ask him then.
Find him. Left. I don't know where he is anymore. I don't know if he's even alive.
Who gives a shit? People disappear and die all the fucking. It's life. If you can't ask him, then go ask someone else. Because, listen, frankly, you're being selfish right now. You want to be friends. You want to learn about me. I don't. Pushing your ideals on me. We're not the same person. We don't want the same things.
Be one.
I want to be left alone. That's what I've been telling you for the first time.
Forever?
Yeah. That'd be fucking great. And I've told you guys this many times, but you never fucking listen. Because you think I'm some broken, delicate thing that needs help, that needs coddling, that needs someone to care about them, but I don't. I'm fine. I've been fine, and I will be fine. Go ask someone who actually needs help.
Ooh. Resent Scarlet for putting you here?
Scarlett's just doing what she wants. I'm sure she's gonna get something out of this. I don't blame her for that. Did you blame a fucking dog for barking at you? You blame a bird for shitting on your car? People are gonna do what they're gonna do. It's in their nature. I'm not upset at you. I'm not upset at you, Samuel, for freaking the fuck out earlier. I'm not upset at you for constantly trying to pry into my life. I'm just trying to help you out here and saying you're wasting your breath.
I just want to remind you that Victoria does know someone who called himself a self-professed superhero counselor.
Yeah. Yeah, Victoria's gonna. I think there's parts of it that's maybe more similar than give it credit for, but there's as she'll write down Charles's number. I met this guy. He's, think of him as like, he's a therapist that actually, I think actually gets us, and by us I mean people with powers, people with this Just to jog my noggin, was the implication here is that his powers like are part of the reason why he's partially blind, or
Yes, absolutely.
his powers hurt him? They weren't a blessing to him. Not really. I think I can't understand, and I can't. Maybe he can. I'm not telling you should. I'm not gonna make you, but promise me you're not gonna just throw this number out. At least keep it, just in case.
Fucking reason, Victoria. You're still not listening to me. I don't need a therapist. I don't need to
Adam.
talk about my problems.
Adam, I
You
say
really
this
do
with
need one.
much
Fucking
respect.
what, Samuel?
No healthy person acts like this. Trust me, I get what feeling alone feels like.
Who are you to
I know
judge
that
what's healthy or what's not, huh?
exactly. I know that my current mental state, how I've acted ever since I've got it, it's not healthy.
Good for you, then go fucking fix it. Here, maybe this number will help you, man. You go talk to the therapist.
Do you
I
want
don't
me
have a
to come
problem.
along? I'll
No!
come with you.
I don't want to fucking go. If you have a problem, if you think you have a problem, if you think you need help, then you go talk to this guy. I don't. When are you guys gonna fucking listen to me? This entire time, ever since we've got here, you guys have never listened to a goddamn thing I've told you. I don't need help. I don't want help. I don't need
Toya's gonna
friends.
get up at this. I'm watching a drowning man tell me he's on dry land, and she's gonna walk away.
Adam, even if you don't feel like you have a problem, it's now hurting people around you. Your team
You
members.
guys were the one who keep talking to me. You guys are the one hurting yourself. I've been telling you the same thing.
You
guys
are
don't-
no, Adam. You are hurting people around you now. I know I pushed Victoria into her current mental state, but you are not helping it currently.
It's not my fucking problem to help you, Samuel.
Adam, you are
Joe.
here to be a superhero. Superhero help people.
I
no
was
matter
fucking
who.
forced to be here, Samuel.
So, it doesn't matter. You're here now. Fucking deal with the responsibility.
God, listen to yourself. I'll do the fucking classes. I'll fight the fucking villains. I'll do the homework. But I'm not gonna play fucking babysitter. I'm not gonna pull my punches for people around me. I'm not gonna listen to your guys' problem when you won't even listen to what I'm trying to tell you.
Because everything that's coming out of your mouth right now is a lie, Adam. And I think you
That's
know
your
it,
choice to believe
even if you can't
I can
admit
fucking
it.
go on with it, dude. I don't care. I'm not trying to convince you. I'm trying to help you guys from hurting your fucking selves.
No, you're not
Hello?
trying to convince us. You're trying to convince yourself. It's evident. You know we'll fail this year if you don't get help.
It's too fucking bad.
If you really feel like that, then there's nothing I can do to change it. I'll leave you here to wallow in your self-pity. And I generally do feel bad, Adam, and my guilt will never go away for what I did. But I'll try. I'll try for the team. And I'll walk off and try and catch up with Victoria.
Yeah, meanwhile, Jackpot, you're going to the gym. There's no one around right now. People are probably at lunch.
Oh, that's fine.
Just find like a punching bag and start hitting.
Yeah, she's just gonna concentrate that, focus down onto that small, just her and the punching bag. It's right now. She's a burrito. She can eat later.
Yeah, you kind of hear, you hear the voice from the back saying, "It's gonna be much more impressive if it actually hit back." Unfortunately, Jackpot, this is your worst nemesis, following you like a curse.
God damn it.
That means it's either Kate or it's the Blue Flame.
No,
Both
no,
are
no.
here to beat your ass.
No, Kate doesn't give a Kate's won that engagement in her opinion. Blue Flame is here though.
Flame's here to beat your ass.
It's like,
Ah,
oh, so you're not gonna punch at me while I'm there, but you're gonna hit the fucking dummy?
well, the dummy has less of a conversation, so it's a little bit fun for me
Well,
in this
then
regard. Can I
shut
help
me
you,
up.
Mr. Blue?
It's simple. You just have to kick my ass, and then I'll shut up.
Don't you have some other students to terrorize and to bully for a little while?
No,
I'm
it's
sure that-
lunchtime, so I guess we're both not eating.
She like turns around reluctantly. How can I help you, Mr. Blue
Well,
Flames?
get in the fucking ring now, you. My God. It's like he gestures. There's a sparring ring. Yeah,
You won't leave unless I do this, will you?
Well, I will eventually, because classes do start in 4 hours. But I mean, we've got time to burn, I guess. Or yeah, just go back punching the dummy. Do you want me to like print my face so you can stick on it? Maybe it'll make you feel better.
Fine, fine. Let's do this. Let's get this out the way.
Ah, thank God. Oh, finally finding. Maybe you also need a bit of a spine. Let's see as she like, gets into the ring.
No, I need to talk less to people like I normally do.
Talking less,
Yeah.
yeah, that seems to be helping. That seems to be working for you. You know, maybe you should ignore all your problems. I'm sure that's how they go away. Yeah, right? That's how criminals get put away. You just ignore them. You see them, they go in, they shoot the people, they walk out. Problem solved,
I'm also-
right?
I mostly don't engage with people. People are
Oh, so
fucking complicated.
if you saw someone pull out a gun, would you just stand by and fucking watch them shoot someone?
She goes to punch him immediately.
Yeah.
She goes to punch him. That hurt a nerve.
Yeah, he'll masterfully dodge that a bit. Like, okay, there. Finally, we're getting somewhere. See? Just imagine I'm the guy with the gun. And fucking
Fuck
do something
you.
about it.
Fuck you, fuck you. She goes to try to engage him, basically.
Let me know if you're actually gonna use your powers. Otherwise, this is just a sparring match. And the guy is clearly very skilled. But yeah, he mostly keeps to just bobbing and weaving, kind of sidestepping.
Do I roll Unleash Power or directly engage a threat? Which one
I will
makes more
say
sense?
direct engage a threat if you're not gonna use it.
Okay. Think right now.
So yeah, as you start moving around, you just not respond to any of his taunts, just like kind of like zero in and just
Yeah, I think for now, like she's trying not to give him any information about her life in any regard, but
Yeah.
she's gonna try to like just get him to stop talking to her, essentially.
it does not seem to be working, although you are gaining a bit of ground in the fight. Saying, well, if you did, well, I mean, if you only moved like this when Victoria was flinging shit at you, man, that would have been much more impressive.
I don't know what the fuck you want from me, man. Outside of you don't really need to really focus on me. There are 3 powerful people on my team that you can worry
I don't
about.
give a
that
shit
matters
about
most.
powerful people. I told you this already. If you also have memory issues on top of everything else. This just like, are you compounding this shit?
I don't know. I have a shitty teacher who decides to make it his point to go after me when I don't even want to engage with you in any regard.
Well, that would surely be nice if whenever you feel down, you feel upset, it's like dodges another best. Listen, if your problems, your enemies, the people who want to hurt you, the ones you cared about, or just random people on the street, they will just stop, give you a break. Because listen, you deserved it, you earned it, fair and square. Why even like bother? as you like manage to kind of like clock him a bit in the shoulder as he like reels back a couple of steps.
Taking down an enemy is fine. Fighting someone's fine. Talking to people, that's the fucking problem I have. You don't need to talk to me. You don't even need to look at me. You can just do your own shit and ignore me as everyone else does. Fucking don't even need to worry to have this conversation at all.
I could ignore you, but then that's not really my job. As my job is not ignorant, although you can call me that if you want. My job is to pull your head out of your ass as
Your
much
job
as you
is-
don't want to.
You come from you're just like everyone else, ignorant, judgy, determining if I don't act the way you think I should, then apparently I'm wrong or broken or some other bullshit. I don't need you to fucking try to fix me. I need you just to shut the fuck up, tell me how to punch a guy in the fucking face, and that's it.
Seems to me like you're mostly gonna punch yourself in the face at this rate. Can't do shit. You're too impulsive, and you get easily taunted into doing just about everything. Dodges another like cross arm as like lunge towards him.
My job is to make sure everyone else gets to go fucking home. I'm not even gonna do the big shit. Like
How's that
these other
working for
people
you? Huh? How's that working for you? Have you ever been in a situation where you just listen? Have you ever saved someone, or is this just your fantasies coming to life?
She's going to unleash the power grown if that's all
There
right.
we go.
Would is engage part of this or just no for the conditions? Want to make sure before I roll.
What?
Because I have afraid, angry, insecure. I don't think they go for unleash the power,
No,
right?
no, only hopeless is for unleashed.
Okay, thank you.
Well, let's. You know what? Fine. How do you want to do this? What's your intent here? So I can tell you how that's not gonna be. What happens?
I feel like she's like I'm not sure if there's any leftover kinetic energy or she loses at the last minute essentially because she's gonna try to go for a big punch to the gut, but I think she's gonna lose her momentum or power at this point. She's
He's
burn out.
barely punched you, so you kind of like try and like exert yourself a bit further. And as you kind of like go, he'll sidestep, and you realize you've overcommitted as you kind of like get pushed into the ropes, and he'll actually push on you on the back. And as you push, the momentum flips you as you fall off the ring on your ass. And he looks kind of like leans on the ropes, looks at you, and says, "I don't know. It seems to me like you can't even punch people properly, honestly."
Why aren't you following Adam or helping Victoria or talking to Samuel?
Because Victoria is
need more of your
actually
shit.
listening and learning. So is Samuel, surprisingly. Adam's, listen, man. There's only so much self-pity I can stomach in one day. But the problem is that none of them are trying to do what you're trying to do. And I've told you this since day fucking one. You wanna be real? You wanna actually keep this masked shit up? You're gonna have me to deal with. Want me to be gone from your life? Take the fucking mask off and take a walk through school. And I'll never talk to you again.
Why can't you just fuck? Look, Ben, I don't know if you're trying to. Does it feel like you're trying to help me? It just feels like you're trying to be an asshole for
I
no
am
reason.
Yeah, no. That's 100% right. What you gonna do about it?
What I always have to do with people like you, endure, I guess. Can try to
Or
dust
you
herself
can
off.
stop being a little pussy and actually do something about it.
What do you mean? Try to beat the shit out of you when you're not looking, so I can make sure I get a win. What do you want from me, man? Because right now you talk in riddles and you seem to want me to fight you, but then you get mad when I don't fight the way you want me to. And honestly,
the problem,
tiring.
you know why you're losing?
mm,
It's because and she like points to his head and says, because you've already lost in your head. You've already given up. You're already on the path of retreat. Already on the path of I don't need to talk to anyone. Just need to endure. You know what other people say? Other people say, "No, I will do better. I will win. I will figure this shit out. I will achieve what I want to achieve." and I don't have to eat shit for it.
Do you even know what I wanted to achieve?
Honestly, don't give a shit. You can tell
Well,
me if
then
you want,
there it is.
but my point is, you'll never achieve anything with this attitude. So it doesn't really matter what you want to achieve.
What I want doesn't really require a lot of people to really talk to me in the long run.
What the fuck do you want then? Let's see. Come on, let's hear it.
I want to help the fucking little guy, the people no one seems to really care about or notice at all. I'm going to work at the lowest level because that's the one no one pays attention to. And
Okay,
I think I
okay.
can do much better at that.
Hey, well, you seem to have thought this thing through. So that's a couple of questions. How are you gonna do that? Just gonna
Well,
walk the streets, hoping to stumble onto random crime? Is that the plan?
there's a program that apparently that they've been hooking up, working with the police. I'm gonna try to go for that. That's what I
Wonderful.
want.
Join the containment force. Okay. Putting
I'm
aside
gonna
my
join.
personal hatred for them, I'll ask you this: do you think you can join with them and not talk to people? You do realize they still work in teams. You still have people that talks to you on the comms. You still have colleagues. You still have training exercises. You still have to talk to the officers. You still have to talk to the victims. Maybe sometimes you need to calm down someone from doing something stupid. These are just things off the top of my head, by the way. I haven't really even thought this through, unlike you, clearly.
I could take orders. I could be told what to do. I can get along
Ah.
with people if I have to. I could be a nice little stalker who doesn't really talk to people and people don't really talk to.
Ah.
They don't have to like me. I just need to make sure things can get done.
You think Stalker helps the little guy?
Fuck if I know.
I'll let you know. No. He goes after the big fish. Stalker is about as far as you can get from the little guy as possible. You might want to rethink that train of thought. Or actually, no, that's incorrect. You might want to think about it first. Not sure if this is silence of you thinking or just.
That's it's Jackpot deciding if she wants to say anything else or not.
I'm gonna say
This
you
is
can
like-
clear angry, by the way.
Oh.
Flash them.
It's like what I want is something small. I don't even want to join the containment force. Something working with the police. There's a couple programs with that. I don't need to join the containment force for that at the very least, from what they told me.
Still need to talk to people. You still need to get along. You still need to work in teams. And unfortunately for you, you have to interact with the civilians as well.
I can interact with civilians. I can calm people down. I
Can you,
don't see
though?
why they have. I did it for Victoria. I can definitely do it for other people. I don't see why they need to like me for it, but
Do you think Victoria is representative of your average civilian walking down the street?
no, she's just step one. If nothing else.
Well, I mean, that's a well. I guess so. I mean, there's about 100 of those steps before you even get to a reasonable point. But even you get to that, how are you gonna pass the interview for admission if people hate you?
I'll work my way towards that.
How?
Like I said,
Teamwork.
I've been reading.
Listen, unless you want to start your own cure agency, you want to work with other people. Let you know,
Look, man, I don't-
goes a long way, and nobody says you have to be nice. I've met assholes, plenty of people like them. But this whole shtick you're having, drugs. I don't know how it will pan out for you, but the little guy, no fucking chance. I'm telling you that from experience, as he like leaps and like gets off the ring as well. No fucking shot. Probably
Thank you,
just
Flame. You're a wonderful teacher as always.
yeah, you'll probably just end up like any other shitty ass vigilante that thinks they're doing good by blowing criminals' brains all over the pavement, doing more damage than actually good. But well, You keep at it. I guess stubbornness is part of your charm. So when you actually wanna figure this shit out and maybe have a chance at working with a little guy. Oh. I guess go and talk to Stalker, am I right? He like walks away.
Oh dear.
That was clearly a sarcastic comment.
Yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah. As well, Victoria and Samuel, you would have been directed to the gym. Or as you walk in, you see Blue Flame walking out as Jackpot's sitting next to the ring.
She's getting up slowly. Make sure her stiff muscles are trying to relax.
Hey,
We'll look at the blue flame. Eat her ass?
Oh, you actually say something to him?
Yeah,
I-
if I just see fucking Jackpot looks like a little worse for wear.
She like looks at you and says, "I didn't even throw a punch. She did that to herself mostly." You
Hey.
walking.
All right. How's it going, Jackpot?
Shitty, very shitty. At least I have a burrito. What can I help you with? What's going on, guys?
You have a burrito.
How can we help you?
You had one for Nathan, but he's not here, so she has a burrito now.
Where was that burrito?
It was in a
Black
top-
the fucking ground.
What? Where? And
Oh, it was in a nice little container, Grunt. Did
Yeah.
the container get
I
smushed?
assume you have a bag with your backpack, right?
Yeah, she would have
You
put that to
don't
the side.
put the
Right?
burrito in your pockets, and hopefully.
No. Why
Yeah,
would I-
well,
no,
your
I would.
backpack
Swipe
is
that
like,
shit like a credit card in your ass cheeks.
looks rummaged, and the burrito is gone if you check.
Cassandra has actually stolen your fucking food.
Listen,
God,
he
just
did
shits in my
say he
breakfast.
did say he's gonna miss lunchtime because of you. So
But the blue, even worse, the blue flame has in fact stolen your fucking food.
not sure when he got there, but gone now.
There's just silence, and she just stares at the open container of the burrito, just blinking.
At this point,
They can't
like,
see her
out of
blinking, but
character,
she's sick.
out of character. At this point, suicide is the only real option.
It is the only real option.
We can make another one.
But so it could get stolen again.
The mental abuse never stops.
I
Oh,
know I haven't properly apologized to you, Jackpot. So let me get it.
Yeah.
Let me say it now. I generally do apologize for my actions the other night
You're not-
and how it affected everyone.
Look, you don't even really apologize to me, Samuel. I'm not the one you fucked over. Victoria and Adam kind of matter in this
but
regard. She, like,
you were there to
size and-
witness it, and it doesn't excuse anything. Even
Look,
if
dude, are
you had to
you
try
okay?
and tackle me.
Yeah, fat luck that did. But fuck, are you okay? You freaked out pretty hard right there to the point where you had the crazy eyes
Yes,
really
and
badly.
I promised to properly explain it. I know you know partially, Victoria. When we are in a more secluded area, I will. If you should wish to know, I can explain further for you.
Have you tried talking to that teacher about it?
There's only so much welcoming that Halcyon can do.
Okay. I feel like you should tell the person who knows the most about your situation, but it's up to you, man.
You're not wrong. I'll get round to that. But how was training with Blue Flame? I saw him walk out.
Didn't learn much of anything. Mostly a lot of yelling. Same old, same old.
Yeah, he barely he'd never punched back. He just kind of took the punches, minimized them, and just pushed you around a bit.
Yeah, mostly a teacher I'm forced to engage with, no matter how much I tried to avoid him. So It's like it's like elementary to middle school all over again.
What went on in elementary school? You don't
Yeah.
mind my asking.
Nothing too traumatic, I guess. You guys already figured out I'm a bit weird,
You're
and
not
you're a bit
weird.
weird. Thanks for the kindness. I'm a bit
You're
weird.
not though. No one's normal, Jackpot. Everyone has their own eccentricities. Look at me. Look at. No offense, Victoria, but look at Victoria. Look at Adam. Do you see anyone walking around here that acts
Gotta
quote
get my
unquote
+3
normal?
freak back.
Let's
Go onto the streets, Jackpot. Does anyone act normal there?
Well, it's nice of you
No.
to say, but when I'm a little bit out of step when it comes to the regular conversations with people. I don't fucking know how to properly say it, but when you're not with the program, people take notice. People don't really get it. I've already decided a long time ago, you only get a few people who get you, and that's really all you can get. And I have mine, so it is what it is. I'm not broken up about it. This is the way it's been for me for the longest time as long as I remember. But no sad sob story for me. How are you guys doing? You all look all right. So I guess you didn't get the shit beat out of you at the very least.
I'm fine, thank you.
Fine. Adam is going to keep self-destructing, and I don't think there's anything we can do about that.
I told him off for it, but that's about as far as.
This
If
is gonna be one of
he doesn't want
those.
to help himself, there's no way we can help him.
Look, this is gonna be one of those situations where I'm probably gonna sound like the asshole, but uh, take his word for it. Look, I don't get Adam, but Adam is straightforward. He's blunt. He doesn't try to mince words, which I appreciate. And I assume unless there's one of those something deeper on the layer going on that I don't really get, I think I'm gonna take his word for it. You
And
can't. What's it? You can't lead a horse to water. That's the one. You can't lead a horse. You can only lead a horse to water, but you can't force it to drink. Yeah, that's the one.
exactly, but the horse needs to drink, Jackpot. That's the analogy. It's got to
Maybe.
drink to survive. Adam has to do something to survive. What he's living in now is just existence. It's not living. Living requires actual actions to do stuff.
Maybe, but that's the choice he made. And
When
the more you try to force him, the more he's gonna lash out. He has a very big power set to lash out with.
Exactly. If we leave him alone, do you know what loneliness does to a person when they have no one to talk to?
I've
I
been
think
lonely my entire life.
watching a person fade away, become a fucking wraith, a ghost of a person they could have been, I don't think that's as virtuous as you're making it out to be.
Oh, I'm not saying it's virtuous. I'm just saying, what else would you plan to do here?
There's nothing we can do.
I've
until we
done
tell.
all I can, really.
And that's
But-
what really matters.
He's going down a destructive path. If he doesn't change it, then
And
there's a
Mm.
potential a high potential they'll be one of the people we'll
Flame-
place down in the street.
Blue Flame was right, more or less. I don't think I can keep looking out for everyone. I think I
Good.
I
It's
need
important.
to look after myself. Yeah.
That's the first step of anything. Victoria, this is again me saying it, but you shouldn't make yourself everyone's teddy bear. You are a person. You have wants, desires, hates, fears, and shit like that. That should be taken account for everything. Boundaries that should be respected. You get angry, you should be allowed to be angry. You get sad, you should be allowed to be sad. No one should take that away from you. Ever.
Speaking of that,
Yeah.
Adam, as you're just sulking in your quiet little corner,
Grunt, I prefer brooding.
brooding in your quiet.
No one gives a
I
fuck what
prefer-
you want.
I prefer gooning.
I prefer
Um,
edging, Grunt. I'm edging in the corner.
I assume you're just staring at the ground, the grass.
Pretty much. No, you got it.
Yeah, so you just hear footsteps as someone sits down, kind of like close to you.
I'll give like the bare minimum of like eye movement to see who it is.
That's the blue flame.
Cool. Flick back
Yes,
forward.
beat his ass. And stomp on his balls.
He, you can just kind of like, he like says, well, this is the one time I don't want you to look at me, so that's actually good. As yeah, he'll take the mask off. There's like light, a lot of light just shining down. I assume you're still not looking at him.
Nope, he's not.
So yeah, I just see like the light shining on the ground as you hear him kind of like unwrap. He had the burrito in his hand, like starts munching on it. Listen, Adam. What do you want from like coming here? What do you? Why are you even coming here? Why the academy here? Why not just some random ass school somewhere else? Why just not take a job? I don't know. Do something else with your life. Why this? Why the hero license?
I didn't have much of a choice. Scarlet said it was either come to school or she'd let the officers do what they want. First I thought this was preferable to prison, but sure.
What if you fail? What then? What's the plan?
But people like either I go to jail or they dispose of me.
I'll be honest with you, Adam. People like you don't get to go to jail.
That's why he said either
Yeah.
that or they'll dispose of me. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll still.
Disposal it is.
Are you just fine with dying?
I've been garbage since the day I was born, Blue Flame. It's about time they took out the trash.
Then why even come here at all? Why? Might as well just tell her that no and stop coming.
Yes. Maybe one last act of defiance.
One what?
Last act of defiance.
Defiance against what? You're going along with her wishes. Are you defying what society? What?
And with that, the tree that he's probably sitting behind will morph and the alien will pop out and just start giggling and he'll just say, him.
It's just that you can't control your power, is that it? That's what you're trying to defy?
Control my powers most of the time. Can't control him. He whispers things to me. And he's right. But
And
I at least wanted him to be wrong once.
the fuck is he even?
And with that, the alien will in fact just say, let me talk to people who matter. Little bitch. You're in with them. You'll kill us all.
There's an actual like audible chuckle. Sounds like my mom. It's like continues eating.
He sounds like a lot.
Oh no, that's a fucked up fate. Then why you want to defy it though? Why give in now?
Why? I give in. That's the alien
Yeah.
talking. It's just... Fun. I'm trying. Said, I just wanted him to be wrong once.
Know that whatever you do is just gonna keep saying. So you want it to be wrong. You know that whatever you do, it will say the same thing. Like you are talking to yourself. You do realize that.
I'm talking to a murderer.
Still a part of yourself. And we unfortunately can't just decide what we are and what we aren't.
You're
Who did you kill?
killer.
Who did you kill?
He doesn't know. Isn't that funny? But he sees him. You don't forget him, do you? You're not some cold-hearted killer, are you? Aww.
What if you found out who it was?
I think a name would do much.
Name,
Gangbanger.
name, family, relatives. Probably still might have relatives alive.
Maybe. It's ammunition, you know. Have something to fight back with, one fact to use against them, then you can at least fight back, you know.
That's a losing fight, man. Can't fight against yourself and win.
Don't lie to him.
You are both the same. Just need to accept yourself. The only way to deal with all this repressed shit is to accept it.
I've met a lot of people in my life. Not a single person has ever accepted me. How could I? Never been taught how. Parents, fosters, people on the street, cops, people I went to school with. I accept you. Come on.
The problem, though, you don't. You tell yourself that you do. Don't really. And
No, Adam is saying that he
I
doesn't.
know,
accept
I know,
himself.
it's replying to the
Yeah.
alien.
Okay. That's what she's. Okay.
Yeah,
I get
it's
it.
replying to the alien, and it's kind of like this. Because he, at this entire conversation, he's treating the alien and you as the same individual. He's not even changed.
Mhm. Got it.
So yeah, that's the trick though that I've very recently learned. Unless you accept yourself, you won't be able to even realize that others have accepted you, because at the end of the day, do you even know how that looks like? How that feels? How can you know if other people have accepted you when you don't know the meaning of the word?
Thought they wouldn't be as afraid of.
Again, how can you tell if... How can you tell? How can you know when you don't understand the emotion, feelings?
I know fear when I see Samuel's eyes. What's the name of the last? There he is. Scott's eyes.
Scott's an asshole. He fears more. He mostly fears himself other than anything else. Does count for something. I don't fear you, but again, it's a pointless conversation because I can tell you that, but I doubt you'll believe. And I'm telling you right now, I've seen your mom. Oh, there's many things that she is afraid of. So again, plenty of people, but you'll never realize that because
I've known Scarlet for Blue Flame.
what did you say?
I've known Scarlet for
For how long?
like around a year. He's saying less than a year.
Oh,
Bro, it's probably like 11
okay.
months.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what was she? Was there any point where she just dropped the shit in eating green, or just I don't know, got angry? The I've seen that woman turn people's inside out. So
You're trying to say that just because I've only known her for a little bit of time doesn't mean she's not someone who cares. Is that it?
don't know if she cares or not. Honestly, I don't know her that well. I know, you know what I know though. I don't think she's afraid of you. I probably can stake my life on that shit. As for caring, that's for you to decide.
She probably cares about what I could do for her.
Probably.
Trying to get out of this world.
It was always quite self-centered. So, doesn't matter.
Then what are you getting out of this, Wolf?
Out of this conversation, nothing. I'm just enjoying this nice burrito. And I mean, you are here. I'm also getting paid. That's my job, you see.
Yeah, well, A lot of people are paid to do a lot of things. My question is, why do you care?
I don't.
I mean, just because of
I don't give a shit. That makes you feel more at ease? I don't know. Any other questions for me?
when did you want to become a hero?
I wanted to change the world at some point. Big dreams, big aspirations. Then I learned that the world is very fucked up. I decided, you know what? I'm never gonna be able to do shit. But at the very least, I can make my corner in this shithole just a little bit more bearable. Although now I'm being told bullshits about self-acceptance and oh, have to relive your emotions to fucking no.
Maybe that works for some, not for everyone. It's arrogant to think that one thing will work for everybody, and that everyone needs the same thing.
Yeah, no. Sounds about right. So what works for you?
This, I suppose. Of my life so far.
Being told what to do?
Being on my own. Surviving where I can.
Listen, you can always just go rogue, hide in a hole, wait for a big bad stalker over there to come and kill you. Or just get the hero license and then you can tuck off to a corner and nobody will mind you that much.
Guess that's the goal. Seems like every other path lead for someone to kill me.
Be true. Might not be, who knows, but if you want to get that hero license, you do have to pass. Fortunately for passing, as I keep insisting to your dumb teammate, the Mascon, you have to work with people. And you can't just follow orders. It has to be like a pendulum. It swings one way and then goes back the other. Being... Sorry, go ahead.
I say, I was told that teams need trust. But never met anyone who trusted me, so
What was the last part?
never met anyone who trusts me, so
Oh,
maybe I'm not cut out for this.
you think this team's biggest issue is lack of trust? Oh boy, I wish I wouldn't be here if things were that nice. There's plenty more things that need But let me tell you what your team is. First, before we even get to this fucking shit, trust? Fuck, be real. Team needs to be able to sit in a room for 2 hours without losing their shit. That's not trust, man. That's just a little bit of stability and cohesion.
I don't know. With Victoria. She seems like a much... From what she told me, it seems that we share a few things in common. She's a much gentler person.
Just about as self-destructive as you are. Just unlike you, she thinks she wants something else.
What I was saying is she wasn't cut out for the solitary lifestyle. I don't know what happened between her and the rest of the group after I left, but something did.
Yeah, your
She,
friend with the overly designed blade tried to. Listen. Yeah, shit happens. Are you gonna do something about it?
happened. Donna.
Oh, I didn't hear that one.
Cut out.
I cut out?
No, I said let me let my cat out.
Why did you stage whisper as Adam for
I
that
was
neither?
fucking across the room when I said it. I wasn't stage with
He is deep in the fucking sauce right now.
Hey, you're not actually Adam. Calm down.
He is gonna leave this call. He's gonna start brooding as fucking cat.
He just starts seeing his cat talk to him.
It's fine. It's fine. No, you said shit's been happening since the dawn of time. There are much nicer people than I tried to fix it. So in a way, you're right. There's only best you can do is make your own lovable,
What did
or you
you?
can stop being human.
What did you say to him?
He said that shit's been happening since the dawn of time, and
Oh.
much nicer people than him has been trying to fix it. So in a way, he's right in that the best you can do is try and make your own circle a little bit better, unless you decide to stop being human.
He'll fling the burrito package at the alien. Bounces off. Yeah, think about that. I don't get up and says, "Shit's little, fuck my life," and he like starts walking away.
Good luck out there.
Yeah, you too. Meanwhile, what are the other three doing? Are you just gonna attend the regular? Is everyone gonna attend the regular civilian classes after lunchtime, or is there any other activities you have planned?
No, Adam will.
Yeah, I assume we would just go continue,
Yeah.
at least for.
Yeah.
Victoria does care about studying, so yeah, she goes to the classes.
Adam, you don't see Nathan at the architecture class if it matters to you, but yeah. as you spend
What's
some.
happening?
He's
I'm gonna
fine,
text-
guys.
Yes.
You text him, he doesn't answer. Sure, he's
God
fine.
damn it.
What
Wonder
about
what's
the
happening to
comms?
him. He didn't respond to me. He said that I'm too busy getting fucking cock and ball tortured right now.
But yeah, you
Victoria doesn't know what that means. She doesn't respond.
But yeah, I guess you all finish classes about the same time. Is Adam gonna purposefully try and avoid the rest of you?
No, he said I said it'd go. I said it'd go.
Then yeah, you would all kind of like meet each other in the lobby after civilian classes. I'll be right back in like 2 minutes.
If you wanted to go somewhere secluded, I could explain.
What'd you say? Sorry.
If you wanted to go somewhere secluded, I could explain.
Time's finished. Time for class now.
What?
I went there, did that. Class is up next.
I think he's saying after class.
I don't think we have classes.
We are
That's
doing them right now in real
Yeah, Greg
time.
was saying that, like,
We're just
yeah,
in
like
the lobby, waiting for the next class.
Oh,
we were
wait.
literally like, waiting for the next class. Shadow.
Out of character, I really do hope Nathan got shot with the super gun that has the killing Nathan bullets in it. He deserves it. Fuck that guy.
Listen, regular bullets can't hurt him, but a fucking table can. We
I'm not
found
gonna
his
say he
weakness.
deserves it, but it would be really funny if he got shot.
Got
Table
shot with a
gun.
giant gun that throws tables.
Even that's how the
My only weakness.
that's how the
If I
original
had a
Olympian
backup
died.
character if I had a backup character whose power was he had the IKEA gun, do you think Grunt would tell me I can't play that guy?
I think Grunt would allow you simply because it fucks over Tick, and he likes that.
It does. I do, in fact, though, regret telling the Blue Flame about Adam's family because it did not lead to him getting fucked over. It led to him getting help. I shouldn't have told the Blue Flame anything.
You shouldn't, you shouldn't have
I'm
let-
sorry.
you
I'm
shouldn't have
sorry,
Wallow
Hate.
more.
I'm sorry, Hate. I tried.
My
I
dream,
tried to.
my dream of 4 freak with max conditions.
That's actually a good point. Now that you remind me. Let me look at Adam.
Gonna take your freak away.
At least take my guilty away.
No, it's freak.
Yeah, up your mundane, lower your freak by 1.
You
Grunt,
can resist.
please. I
Nah,
will.
this-
Listen, Grunt.
This isn't
I'll
an
cut you a
adult.
deal. Listen, Grunt. Can I take away guilty instead?
What do you feel guilty about?
He's on his knees.
Honestly, this entire time he's probably felt guilty about like, God, just everything. Honestly, just like
Yeah, but how did this discussion help with that?
maybe there's actually maybe it's all right for him to exist. He's probably felt guilty about even fucking being here.
And you can try and reject him, I guess. You know what? Roll me mundane. Just let's see.
Oh, no.
Yeah, no, those sucks to be you.
-1. He loses 2 freak.
Yeah, no, those wars have hit you. As yeah, so shift your labels for mundane up by 1, freak down by 1. And instead of giving you a condition, I will take 1 away. Guilty goes.
God damn. Grunt actually just came in, fucking took your freak away, took your condition away, gave you a fucking reach around and put a cigarette in your mouth, said I'll be back later.
They took my freak and my conditions. Can't have shit in Halcyon.
Can't have shit in Halcyon. God, I'm probably the first player in fucking this entire system's existence that has wanted conditions as much.
I doubt that, but
So yeah, You all. I'm not sure if you were having a conversation when I walked in character.
No, we were shitting around. Well, fuck, what were we shitting around about?
So yeah.
Oh yeah, the table gun. Grunt. If Kansas's next character be someone who just shoots tables to kill Nathan.
With the IKEA gun.
So apparently the thing that can
Nathan,
kill
Oh,
like
no,
that
it's
shoot
one
Nathan with the IKEA gun.
So you.
Do you think that's how the unknown rogue agent killed the original Olympian?
It was
Smashed
just
him over the
he
head
just
with a
tossed
table.
several tables at him.
So you find yourselves in the lobby area. Classes are done for today.
Oh no. Shit, Shadow was right.
Yeah, fuck you.
Oh no, we have to have one more class. He can't be right.
But Shadow can't be right. We have to have another class.
After school class signed up for.
That's
You
just
can't do
rude.
this.
I love my Shadow was always wrong class.
Shit, we need to make that a sticker.
But I don't think Victoria has anything to say.
Gonna stare at each other, like walk the same direction, like 10 minutes.
I
Pretty
believe
much, I
I
mean,
Sam
said if
wanted
we
to-
went somewhere private, that I would explain.
Go off campus, just head out, go to Samuel's.
Where do you want us to go, Sam?
My dormitory would probably be the safest place.
I was gonna say that for the three of you, Adam does look noticeably better.
I still don't want to talk to him.
That's fair.
That's fine.
Adam probably still has, that a similar face, but it's not a doom spiral resting bitch face. It is in fact just a resting bitch face, a normal one.
I guess we go to Samuel's lovely abode.
Say dormitory, are you going to be like the Halcyon dormitory or like your personal house?
No, my personal house is
Alright.
just the way Samuel speaks.
Okay. Yeah, then you all get into Samuel's. What did we say you had? Like a Ford Focus? Like what?
It's a fucking
Yeah.
crap.
Yeah, Ford Focus. I forgot.
I was like, shit. Does Adam is Adam invited to this?
Yes.
Yes, he might. Oh
Or
no.
as yeah, I mean,
Fortunately, you are invited.
yeah, you get in and you drive over to Samuel's place, and as you walk into his house, it's rather a large. I think the house is a bit insane. This is a luxurious mansion. Yes.
His one bedroom
Nice.
apartment.
It's a nice place.
Yes, then. It's a downgrade for me, but for the common person, yes, it's a nice place.
Okay, Mr. Fancy.
You've been here before, Jackpot.
Yeah, but now I get to say more about it. We were dealing with a crisis at the time.
Apologies, Adam. The woman yesterday at your dinner was my mother, also known as Samantha Dark.
I'm aware. I met your sister.
You watch as he takes a deep breath for a second. Okay. That may complicate things even slightly more.
I can
But
head back to my place.
what was that?
I can head back to my place. So it would make you feel better.
Adam, interactions with my family maybe a little bit tense. My family runs the organization known as Citadel. It's a crime family. Generations of my bloodline have had connections to artifacts, and Citadel uses that fact to commit multiple various crimes, whatever. I know they've already been in the city committing various crimes. I tried to get out from under their foot. That's why I'm here. I took the whole breaker. It's family heirloom used to signify the head of a house. Also, a large sum of money to set myself up here. Imagine my mother knows that I'm here now.
Everyone in power is a criminal in some way or another. The ones in power are just better at hiding it. The law of the streets is the law of polite society too. Better.
I guess that's true. How's Victoria looking at this information so far?
Mostly, it's a mostly passive expression. There is a clear look of understanding on her face. Does explain why you reacted the way you did, yeah?
Still doesn't make it acceptable. I was worried that she would deal out one of her punishments that she's done before training. As I will pull down the coat at this point, as there are like multiple scars on his arms and visible chest.
Oh my god. You have 3 nipples!
You can't completely see his chest. He hasn't taken off the top.
You can see the 6-pack.
The rippling, glistening abs. Which is crazy, because you think the sweat would have been absorbed by the shirt. But no, they're glistening!
It's not from fucking Twilight.
Might as well be.
I knew my sister was in town. That's a different situation. She's as much as a tool to the organization as she is an actual person there. I don't wish any ill faith on her. She's been to the school, I know that already. She has her methods of getting in. I wish my sister well. But my mother, who I wish to into life, no, but I fear the next meeting between us shan't be on good terms, to say the very least.
Did you want to talk to your sister?
I have already. We had a conversation within the school. She wants to make me some undercover agent, pretend to be a hero, feed information back into the organization. Maybe I catch a few members of Citadel here and there. Keep up the charade. But I didn't leave my mother's under her boot or whatever you people say, just to go right back under it, just under a false alias.
That's that's a lot to take in.
I know. why I let you have a bit of time to at least process. And I do apologize to you, Adam, for whatever predicament this puts you in going forwards. I know that she meets with your mother, and I don't know why she does that.
Oh, my mom.
Well, whatever you wish to refer to her as. She at least accommodates your living.
Well, sure, I'll be fine.
You need a place to stay ever. This gets too out of control. My dormitory is always open to you.
I know a bunch of places they don't.
Well, just never assume that you're not allowed to. You're always welcome in.
Well, with this new information, let me reiterate: if you ever need help, kicking your mother's ass, give me a call.
I fear that she will come to us sooner or later. If not her, then at least the organization. I know they've been carrying out various crimes around the city.
They've been putting gum on every stop sign.
Stop naming petty crimes, you bitch.
Literally.
They've been stealing street signs. That's dangerous.
They've stolen every manhole cover in the city. A single night.
Little Timmy fell down the well because of them.
Listen, changed. If you flip the priority on roads, that can be dangerous.
Yeah. Been putting kick
They
me
took
signs in the back
all.
of the
Adam, if they're putting kick me signs on the back of people, you would have a kick me sign on you already.
They've replaced all the speed limit signs with 69.
They are, in fact, eating pigeons in public place.
They are feeding the homeless without a permit.
They always drive 2 miles per hour over the speed limit at all times.
This information now. Oh. Jackpot, you get the. Do you have like a phone on you? How does your personal life?
I assume she has like a phone for contacting her family, things like that. Her sister
Yeah.
does text her, things like that.
Yeah, you do get a phone call. Your sister, or rather, a message says, "Urgent, call me when you can."
I'll be right back, guys. You seem to be doing your thing here. Be right back. Has something to do with.
She pulls out her phone, and the more she pulls out her phone and turns it on, like we see her lock screen, and it's her entire family with her included.
She would be that lame.
It's a face call.
Um, as you walk out the house and call her, like, where are you? Can you come, like now?
I'm. Yeah, what's going on? Is everything all right?
Mom's here. She's like dropped unannounced. She's visiting like right now.
What the fuck do you mean she's here? She's just supposed to be here for months.
I just apparently not brings people over, and she came in to check. She didn't tell anyone, so they claimed she did, but she clearly didn't.
What is she? Oh my fucking god!
Yeah, and now I'm at the table with her and Dad. And yes, I do
Oh,
need your
wow.
help, like now.
What do you mean? I feel like this is a sacrifice you should be willing to make for me, sis. I feel like
Should I fucking call Desmond?
fine, fine. I'll be there. Fuck. I'll be there. I'll be there.
As you hear in the background, who's Desmond? And you just like start like you start like you hear the start of the conversation as your dad. Oh, fucking! Let me tell you about. And she's like, "Oh, just get here." She's like, close the phone call.
God fucking damn it. What is my life?
This is your life. A sitcom,
Yeah.
maybe. Yeah.
You
Don't
will,
worry. They're all laughing at you.
that is also true. Says, well, guys, apologize, but I have an emergency to take care of. Fucking spiraling toilet that is my everyday life. But look,
No,
Sam,
go.
whatever happens, we're a team. We're with you. I'd rather not see you get hurt if we could avoid that.
I know. Just go. It's fine.
She nods and begins making her way back home, apparently, because her parent decided to be a mom for the first time in
Yeah.
months.
Listen, your kid gets shot. You eventually show up.
A little later.
If I guess I can fit it.
Days?
I guess I can fit it into my busy schedule to show up for my wounded kid.
Damn. She was lost in the,
She
you
should
know.
have fucking. She should have dodge rolled the bullet. Sounds like a skill issue, bro.
Why didn't she just Korean backdash the fucking bullet away?
Why did she fucking parry that shit, bro? I mean, it's easy.
Fucking
should have
iframes, come on.
Yeah, she should have just murdered everyone as soon as she saw him. But yeah, and with that, end the session here.
Yippee.